What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back up blood clot again, you understand? Episode 423 of Back Again. You lot know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot ting. You know what I'm saying? Apologies for the lateness, blood. You can blame all three of these wild lads, blood. You get me? None of them were on time. You get me? Flawless was the first one to show up. You get me? He usually is the first one to show up, blood. You get me? But they were all late, but they are all here now, blood. You get me? Monts, Flawless, Mr. Carefree Lewis. They are all.
Gels.
There he is, blood. You get me? Turn that mic down a little bit. But we are back for another episode, people. There's Flawless, blood. You get me? Miserable as always, blood. You know what I mean? But let me check in on the only one that's actually visible right now. You get me? Man, like Monts. Another 3 points. 4 out of 4, blood.
It's getting boring now. I try to entertain people and leave it late, but I don't know.
Turn that down a little bit.
It's mad loud.
You man's a mad loud, blood.
Sorry, it's the Premier League winners mic. It's new, innit? They only actually came last week still, so obviously I wasn't too sure how loud it would be and stuff. I hope you guys like it though. But I'm all right, man. It's just a Monday, it's a new week, you know. We got Champions League and that. Champions League, so obviously Troops, I'll see you at the motive. Lewis, I'll see you at the motive. Flawless, you're on crowd control, so just make sure no one comes in that ain't supposed to be in there. Just hang out outside. You know what I'm saying? Just hang outside and them things there. You get like all you Man United, man, just chill outside in it. And when we're done, I'll shout you, man. After me, Lewis, you get it. Troops will shout you.
We could go get a food.
Yeah. Like we might go grab we could get like a
late night.
Maybe like a dirty kebab or something after the club. I don't know, innit? Obviously, it depends.
Try find a jerk hot or something. You get me?
Yeah, something like that, man. Obviously, Flawless, obviously, yeah, man.
As long as they ain't stole nothing from our jackets, innit?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man, you know what? That man, they can be the designated driver.
They're not they on the because then he knows where the venue is. I don't want none of these man knowing where the venue is. You know what I'm saying?
How about have them as like the hype man that stands outside, like free shots?
Yeah. As I said, maybe crowd control. Maybe you can hand out the flyers after the club and that. Maybe you can be one of them, man. Hand out the flyers, hoping maybe you'll be next in there and that. But for now, like, I don't want any United fans anywhere near the function.
Keep man updated on EastEnders and everything.
Yeah, bro. That's it, innit? So. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Champions League. We've all got like quite good fixtures and stuff. We got obviously Atletico, Chelsea, we got Bayern Munich. You know what I'm saying? Some good games coming up, man. So it's going to be nice to see that. Obviously, as for the weekend, I'm all right, man. Obviously, heart palpitations. We left it late as usual, but you man knew deep down that the goal was coming. And yeah, man, like, we'll get into it, innit? We'll get into it. I'm just happy to be top of the table, perfect record, and with Isak still to join the function. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying, man. Like Isaac, you know what I'm saying. So I'm all good, man. And some questions and some more reality checks have to be asked. And a lot of you guys are very mean to Flawless in the comments sometimes after these shows. And I feel like you guys now, you sure? I hope I see those same names that are onto Flawless in the comments that are there today. Now that they're 8-31, 2-12. And again, minus goal difference and back in 14th place with Chelsea to play in the next game, while they still have one game a week and are still struggling to do anything of note in the Premier League that's even remotely competent. So that's me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Hope everyone's good. Hope your families are good and you lot had some good food on the weekend.
Lewis, usually I'd go to Flawless, but he's still hiding. You get me? So we're gonna go pull up on you, fam. You get me? Yeah, man. I said Chelsea need to show me consistency before I look at them as title contenders, and I'm yet to see it, bro.
No, I mean, still unbeaten. Still day 63 of the 1,461-day reign as your world champions. And with basically our preseason still being played. But I'm not happy with that result. I'm not happy with the way that we played. I'm not happy that all the work we did to come back was thrown away due to one stupid long throw that a lot of people decided to fall asleep for. But we're going to delve into all of that. We're going to delve into all of that because I'm not going to sit here and make excuses for us dropping 2 points against relegation stragglers. But big up. It's great to be back. Great to be back on the pod. And up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
Flawless.
Yo.
Bang on cue. I'm surprised you're in the light, blood. You get me? But you have pulled up in all black attire, hoodie on. I assume you're looking for apologies this episode, blood. You get me? From our worldwide viewers who tell me after every ep, oh, you need to replace Flawless. You need a proper Man United rep. Wonder how that's going now.
Not apologies, more explanation from people. I don't know where they think it went wrong. Like what happened? That's what I want to know. Where it went wrong after everything I was told, in particular all summer long, and then and also on top of that after the Arsenal game as well. That's what it is. Because I don't get explanations. That's what it is. I know how it is. That's why the super chats in regards to me being negative and me hating on the manager and me hating on certain individual players. Since Carnival, we haven't seen that. There hasn't been one. Since after Carnival, we've been doing it. There hasn't been one. But beforehand, there was enough in regards to that. And there's still the same amount of super chats that come in as well. So that's what it is. I already know what, I was just hating. Shout out to my guy Vikram as well. I work with all the time. Shout out to Vikram. So that's what it was. It's kind of like last season didn't happen. People tried to use that as an excuse. But it's like all our issues wasn't based off of anything that people was coming out with. Yeah, man, like, this is what it is. But it's obvious. That's why I don't even want apologies. I'm not like that. I'm not, and I told you so. Hit me with the explanation. That's it. Well, big up to you all as well. Apologies on my lateness too.
Big up.
Come on, my bro.
Shout out to Corey as well.
Big up man like Shane. Big up yourself, blood. 1 minute. This one, blood. First, listen at work and too lazy to go back and hit the like button. Not even gonna bullshit. I've been slacking long enough. I've been slacking long enough. So righting the wrong. Come on, man. Big up your damn self, blood. We appreciate the support, blood. You get me? Like the man said, you man, make sure you are smashing the like button and subscribe to the gang as well, blood. You get me? He's back again, blood. Big him up again. He says, secondly, played American football, basketball until 18 and failed at going pro in baseball. So I know the life you and little man are living. Good luck to him and you. Hoping the best for his career. Broski, big up your damn self, blood. You understand? Appreciate the support, blood. Like I said before, fam. You get me? It's a tough grind, blood. You get me? It's a tough grind, blood. You just got to keep working. You know what I mean? Keep plugging away, blood.
Ooh.
W's in the chat for Shane, blood. You get me?
Big up Shane, bro.
W's
big up.
in the blood.
Oh, geez, big up.
You understand? He says, lastly, first started watching Arsenal in 2006. We're winning the Champions League. I'll see your 3 friends there in May. Injury won't save these man again because defense wins championships and ours is the best in the world. Not a debate. I hope you're right, blood. You get me? I believe in the defense still. I believe in the team. You get me? That manager needs to convince me, bro. You know what I mean? We're on a good start, though. We're on a good roll. You get me? Long may it continue. We need to keep this momentum going, though. You know what I'm saying? Slacked at Liverpool, but bounced back nicely, blood. You get me? Big up your damn self, Shane, blood. Big up, stop the cross, blood. Yeah, stop the cross. Wagwan, blood. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Don't be bringing no. I want no. Where was the set piece goal, blood? You know what I'm saying? Where did that go, blood? Yeah, all that. He said Mondays are good days. Why? Because this motherfucking show is back again. Today's lunch: marinated ribeye steak with herb roasted mushrooms. Like, you're eating right today. You're definitely eating right, blood. Ribeye is the way forward for the steaks, fam. You know what I'm saying? Ribeye is the way forward, blood. We got man like Randy Viper, Lewis's burner account. Fearless Lewis leads the way, bold through night and bright through day. With steady heart and vision clear, he turns the tide and conquers fear.
Big up Randy Viper, my favorite super chatter here, man. God bless you, sir. God bless you. We'll bring you back some souvenirs from Munich. Up the Chelsea.
I'm going to bring back this one, blood. So hold on, glorious MCFC, blood.
I will say Doku, man of the match. Brilliant. Brilliant performance.
Pull up on that one, blood. But big up man like Nasco. Big up Nasco, you know. Flawless is one of the realest. Don't always agree, but always can see where he comes from. Big up to all the rest of you too. And Flawless has Spurs in UCL. Don't do dirty like that. Sorry, don't do him dirty like that.
Yeah, Troops conveniently forgets that still. It's like when Spurs lose, they'll always bring it up to me. But when Spurs win, don't mention it. I'm glad you lot know, man. I'll say I even have to say anything because it's Spurs this, Spurs that. Bear in mind, Troops is the reason this whole flawless love Spurs is a thing.
No, it's not. You brought it on yourself.
It's you. No. It's you. No. You have a much more powerful voice in this space than me. No.
We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that.
Troops. No, we're not doing that. No, we're not.
You brought it on yourself, blood. Yeah,
Troops has a much more powerful
TV
voice.
Viewers know, blood. This
I tried to fight it. No, I tried to fight it, and Troop said it. You feel me? And that's what it is. It's like in wrestling when someone would cut a promo on someone and some shit sticks. As good as Billy Gunn is, everyone remembers the Rock's promo on him. Like, that's what it is. I was saying I couldn't run away from that.
I want to hear it, mate.
I had to embrace it.
All you Flawless, you endorsed it, mate. Yeah,
I endorsed it eventually, and people forget I tried to fight it for 3-4 weeks, and it was an uphill battle. I had no chance. So I was like, all right, I'm going to embrace it. But yes, back to the comment, big up Nasco as well. Appreciate it also. I'm glad the first part in particular where you say you can see where I'm coming from, even if you disagree. I love that as well. But yeah, I have Spurs in the Champions League, but man want to forget that. So all right, cool. Side pieces there. You know what I'm saying? In the dance.
Dickhead. Big up K. Lewis, what is right? Proper cheats or up the cheats?
The correct term is your world champions. I'll say it slowly. Your world champions. Thank you for the donation.
Man like God. Back from Gran Canaria so can watch live again. Hope you had a good time out there, blood. You get me? Good to see you had a safe flight back over to the UK. You know what I mean? You ain't been missing nothing. Trust me. You get me? You ain't been missing nothing, blood. You understand? Let's get them likes up, though, chat. We're on 139. First target, 500, blood. Let's get to 500 real quick, fam. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start with some joy today, blood. You get me? We're going to leave the doom and gloom pending, blood. You know what I mean? We're going to... Because the joy is I mean, there's not really to... You know what I mean? We can kind of just fly through.
North London flying, man. I see it.
Idiot. We can just fly through the Arsenal section, blood. You get me? Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 0. The only bad point was Odegaard getting injured, blood. You get me? But Ethan Wanyeri came on.
You carry on. What was the Odegaard injury? Because I seen him like hit the deck.
He did a shoulder again, I think.
Yeah,
shoulder.
I think it's the shoulder again. I'm waiting on more reports to see how bad it is. But when Ethan came on, it was good, blood. You get me? He came on the last time when Odegaard went off, and he made a difference. He was moving that ball forward a lot more quicker than Odegaard. Odegaard kind of dilly-dallies on it right now. You get me? Ethan's more direct with it. You know what I mean? Grabs it on the half turn and he wants to progress that ball as fast as possible, blood. You know what I'm saying? Noni Madueke, I think he was a real threat majority of the game, or should I say the whole game that he was on, substituted to a standing ovation. I'm seeing people come out with apologies and everything there, and you get me. But for me, no apologies yet. You know what I mean? He has impressed me. You get me? It is looking good, but until you start getting GNA, we're gonna have to just hold our apologies on TroopzTV, bro. You get me? But it is looking
Thank you
very
for being level-headed, because he did play well, but like that's what I was thinking needs to be the jump.
Yeah,
we said that from last season.
Yeah, it is looking very promising though. You know what I mean? If he can keep this form going, obviously it's gonna be a bit peak for him when Big Sacks is back in the building, blood, because obviously Saka, that's his spot, blood. You know what I mean? But him coming in, like, you know what I mean? We haven't missed Saka. You know what I mean? That's one thing. Like even though it's only a few games, last season we missed Saka in every moment that he was gone. You know what I mean? He was a huge miss. It was a main part of us not winning a trophy yet again. From the player point of view, the main part was Arteta, and out of the players, Bakayok's injury, you get me, that made the team go absolutely left, bro. You understand? But him going out and getting Noni, you know what I mean? We haven't missed him. Mosquera as well. Saliba got injured, and I was saying that.
Yeah, he's looking like a tidy defender still.
You understand? I was saying that even though Saliba's back in training and he's in contention for that weekend game, I said, nah, man, there's no need to throw him back in. There's no need to rush him back. You got a player that's gonna go in there and he's more than capable of holding his own, blood. You get me? And I think that was another outstanding performance from Christian Mosquera. Raya, you get me? He was silently good. You understand? He had that one save from Chris Wood, which he made. Fantastic save onto the crossbar. Timber, in the first half, he was just absolutely dominant, blood. You get me? They were getting no change out of him. You understand? Timber, for me, he is, you get me? He's in talks for, you get me, blood? If he keeps the form that he's got going this season, he's in talks for best right back in the league.
He's an extreme.
No, it's been Timber v James anyway.
But now it's getting a bit. It's getting a bit like, I'm getting a bit.
Yeah, like we said last season, we needed Timber to just keep it going for another season. It's like, yeah, you're doing it. Yes, this is the beef.
Yeah, blood, he's going again. That's great to see. Calafiori, blood, he's just, you know what I mean? I told you a lot about Calafiori. I rate Calafiori. I've said it on numerous occasions. I said that it's his fitness that's the issue, blood. You know what I mean? Because when he's fully fit, that brother's a problem, blood. You get me? And that ball he played over to Eze was majestic, blood. You get me? If that was Martinelli in that position, he probably kills that ball dead. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the footballing IQ to know that, that ball has to go across the box straight away, blood. Eze saw the movement of Glockeres, and he knew if I put that ball there, he will be there, blood. And guess what? Glockeres was there, blood. Another goal for my striker, blood. You get me? He showed fantastic movement in that goal. You understand? He got in between the defenders. Bang! I said he was going to score. And guess what, blood? He scored. I said Eze was going to assist. And guess what, blood? He assisted.
Eze looked good on that left side, to be fair.
Very good. And I said to you, like, that Eze is going to unlock Glockeres, bro. You get me? He's going to, when Eze gets into this team and gets up and running and understands the movement of Glockeres understands what Eze's on. When they build that relationship, it's going to be a mad thing, blood. You get me? It's going to be like Mateta and Eze back at Palace, blood, but on another level now. You get me? Because you're at the Arsenal, mate. You understand? Zuba-Mendi. I told you a lot about Zuba-Mendi, blood. Zuba blood clot Mendy, bro. You understand? You see them finish there, rude boy. Absolute.
You nearly did it twice.
Nearly did it twice, blood. Absolute dominant performance. The whole game, bro. Bossed it from start to finish. Glockeres as well. Back to Glockeres. He was unlucky not to get a second goal, blood. You understand? He done well, cutting in off the left-hand side, played the ball to Noni, done the overlap. That ball was hit with absolute... That was a ferocious shot, blood. You get me? I'm surprised the crossbar never broke, fam. You understand? Glockeres was looking a lot more fit as well. You get me? He didn't just score. He had a good game as well. So that was good to see. Like I said, Zuba-Mendi, absolute baller, blood. You know what I mean? I was done. I was happy with that signing. And you're seeing, you get me, blood, what we signed there, blood, the technique in that strike, Ridiculous, bro. Took his second goal well as well. You get me? He put that one as well, away as well. And it was good to get 2 goals from open play because obviously set piece FC, it was good to see the players playing with the handbrake off. You know what I mean? I said there will be no new manager bounce, and I said that the only bounce will be Ange on his kangaroo blood. You get me? And that was him going back up the M1 to Nottingham, mate. You get me? Get the fuck out of here. Another 3 points taken off your Clark blood. We move on. Rice got a rest. You know what I mean? And you get me? Marino, he actually looked all right as well, fam. You understand? He brought his form from Spain back over to the Emirates, and you get me. It was a very comfortable Saturday afternoon, blood. You get me? We done what we're supposed to do, and there's nothing more. You get me?
Yeah, like that was a very comfortable performance by Arsenal. I thought Forest defended well in the first 30 minutes. Like they were blocking nearly everything that they could, especially at the far post, because I saw Noni was doing a lot of far post crosses, and I think they defended that well. But from about 30 minutes in, you could just feel the game going further and further away from them. And when you guys got the second goal straight up after half time, which was also bad defending from them, like that defensive line was fucking diagonal as
That was
shit.
Tottenham last year. Ask Flawless. He saw it week in, week out. He'll remember the prick.
Yeah, that was a horrid defensive line. It was so easy for Gyökeres because, like, one ball across the box, you've got one defender already further forward and the other 3 behind. Like, you're onside.
What did this joke man call me a prick for? The asshole? What did he say about what will I remember? What was it?
Remember that defensive line from Spurs last season. I think that was
see. Okay. Yeah. I remember that European winning defensive line. Sorry, go on. As you were. Go on, carry on. I do. He's right. What? Was it not European winning defensive line?
Yeah, that beat.
Oh, no, I thought I was going to give you a blue card for that.
It did beat us, yes. But it was a European defensive line. I wouldn't regardless, but go on, carry on as you were, Lewis.
Yeah, but like that was a very comfortable performance from like 30 minutes in. Like, the game was just far away from Forest, and Arsenal handled it well. Like Odegaard came off, he didn't look great before he came off, and I think him coming off was an advantage for you as well. And yeah, you just fucking cooked them. Forest had nothing, absolutely nothing. They never looked like they were even scoring, let alone coming back into the game.
Yeah, I still did the business, man. It was one of the better games of the weekend because the overall I thought that weekend games was poor, like from a quality standpoint.
And you said to me on Friday, man. You remember this idiot said to me on Friday, "Oh, am I not entertained with the league football, blood?" And then look what we just witnessed, bro.
Who did I ask you that?
Yeah.
Oh, did
on
I?
Friday.
Okay. What about Arsenal or just in general?
Nah, about the league.
Oh, the league? Yeah, because this was the worst weekend in regards to the games from what I watched. They weren't good. I'm saying, like, overall, Everton and Villa weren't good. Chelsea, Brentford, Chelsea, outside of like the
that was only a good second half.
Yeah, the second half picked up. Us versus, you know what I'm saying? Us versus City, it was decent. I didn't watch Burnley, Liverpool. Yeah,
that first half was shit.
So I'm saying, so it weren't good. But yeah, you lot did the business, man. That's the Arsenal that Arsenal fans would want to see. Routine home victory. Did the business. You lot are a very good team. I've been saying
8 goals in our first 2 home games. Yeah. No goals conceded.
Well, no surprise about from the defensive standpoint. But yeah, Nottingham Forest kept giving the ball back. I was saying it on my watch along. I was like, you can't keep giving the ball up. You need an outlet. You can't. And Arsenal did the business as to expect. And I think all 4 of us picked Arsenal to win the game. I don't think anyone said anything about a draw or anything like that. I think we all knew that you lot was going to win.
I was just so happy that the football was free flowing and that the handbrake was lifted and he allowed the players to play how they want to play, show their ability, blood. You get me? Right. But I don't just want this for Nottingham Forest at home. I want to see this at Man City next. You want
to see against Bilbao? You want to see against
Bilbao? Bilbao. It's a home game, so no, it's away.
If they haven't improved from, I know we only played them twice, but
it's away. It's away, yeah. So I understand if we go there with a bit of caution. It's our first game in the Champions League. It's away from home. You don't want to lose. Obviously, we slapped them in pre-season as well. We slapped them at the Emirates.
Yeah, you should go there and beat them. To be honest, if they haven't changed from last
if we go there, we're a bit. You know what I mean? If we go there with a Rice and Zubimendi pivot. I totally understand that because you just want to get the dominance and then boom, we get the goal. But you understand, against Man City at home, I want to see attacking football, bro. I want to see gung-ho football, blood. I want to see Arsenal, you understand, attacking on the front foot, playing football, playing through the lines. You understand? That's what I want to see.
This will be very telling. Not so much the Bilbao game, even though you can go there. Don't be gung-ho, but you're still the better side. Go there and dominate the game and be on the front foot. But the City game will let us know Arteta's mindset. Again, because it's City. Do you treat them and like you did similar to Forest? Obviously, you're going to pay them more respect because they got more going forward than Forest. But are you on the front foot? Or is it very cautious? So it'd be interesting to see. I would expect that you lot will attack, but you never know with Arteta, to be honest.
That's the thing.
Never know.
He has to go. He has to keep this star, man. It's the best we've played for a minute.
Yeah, it was a good game. Like I say, you lot played. I can take my biases.
We were comfortable. We were comfortable as well, bro. Like, it wasn't like we were under
routine.
Like we controlled the game, bro.
Yeah.
And we were playing free-flowing football. Why can't we do that?
I tell. Because you have the players for it. Like I say, you have a very good team. And it was a routine that the highest compliment I can play Arsenal is. That's why I said routine home victory. Did the business. Has to be as you would expect, aside chasing down the Premier League to deal with Nottingham Forest.
I say it all the time, if we had a different manager, bro, I'd have different energy, you know, this season.
Of course. I think we all look at it. I have to set it on here.
Even with Isak signing for Liverpool, bro, and Wirtz and Atletico, all of that. With what we got, I would be like, yo, blood.
The squad is there. That's why.
The squad is there, bro.
As much as it pains me
look what's missing. Look what's missing right now. Saliba, Odegaard, Saka. I remember these are starting players, yeah. Havertz, Jesus is injured, and then all of this is available.
A lot of two of the squad
even
players.
When you go, then even when you look on the bench, you got Ethan on the bench,
Mm-hmm.
Trossard's on the bench, Martinelli's on the bench, flipping Dalman's on the bench, flipping Skelly's on the bench.
Like a Norgard
when he comes back from injury, bro. This is a Kepa as the backup keeper, bro.
You like no joke, yeah. The squad is squadding. It's just the manager. That's the problem. It's Mikel Arteta.
We got the best squad.
They gave it to Arteta, but this will probably be the last season of him anyway. So he'll be calm next summer.
If you don't win,
who we get. Say again.
If you don't win nothing,
we know we ain't winning. We know we ain't winning nothing, man. It's Arteta. This is not on the squad. I've said this. We've had this conversation. It's not on.
With he's never had a squad like this, in it. Like this.
No.
Even with this squad, he has to bring something. Like.
I think you underestimating his ability to mess this up.
Nah, man, he can't mess this up.
Wait until you lot are playing defensive football.
He has to bring one. Bro, obviously, for me, like I've said already,
it has to be the Prem or the Champs, though.
No. I've said already. What keeps him in a job is the Prem, the Champs, or a Cup double. So the League Cup and the FA Cup. If he was just to bring back the League Cup by itself or the FA Cup by itself, then I want you gone. You get me? But for me, I think he is capable of bringing home one trophy. I think he's capable of bringing home one of the FA Cup or the League Cup.
I agree with that.
This squad, I think that he can. I think he can do that this season. I don't think he can fuck that up.
I think it's one of them. It depends on one.
If we stay injury free, and keep our best players on form, Gyökeres keeps scoring, Eze gets more assists, Saka comes back healthy, then for me, there's no way that he's not bringing back an FA Cup or a League Cup. The Prem and Champs, I don't know. You get me?
I think it's one is draw dependent.
Even he can't fuck up.
I think you're underestimating
this squad there. Like even if we're losing, bro, the subs he has to bring on to change it. It's you can't fuck it up, bro.
I'm telling you, he can, man. Not even by the subs. I'm talking about his football.
Sorry, guys. Can I give Arsenal some credit? I generally want to give Arsenal.
Yeah, we have been. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, I want to chime in. First of all, Zubimendi, innit? There's a reason why I lost my head when we didn't get him. There's a reason why I lost my head because it's not about me comparing him to Gravenberch or even like maybe Caicedo or all these other guys. It's just about what a player allows other players to do. I don't think people understand the importance of having a player in your midfield that lets all your other guys just go be brilliant.
Yeah, people
You know
do
what I'm saying?
underestimate.
People underestimate how important that player is.
100%.
I said Jorginho was one of those players.
Hmm.
Jorginho was one of those players for Chelsea, whose job was, I think, underestimated. Not maybe by the Chelsea fans. I think the Chelsea fans knew what he was all about. But there was a reason why Pep wanted Jorginho. You know what I'm saying? And there was a reason why Slot wanted Zubimendi and did not actually have a number 2. There was no second choice. There was no, we're gonna get someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? That player, yeah, he's when he's actually able to flourish and the game's maybe not too like back and forth, because I know obviously off the ball Zubimendi has his shortcomings and you can drift past him quite easily at times. But on the ball, when you're dictating the play and dictating the pace of the game, man, he's a very important player. So especially just in the game that we just seen, that game particularly, man, I think he was wonderful. Generally think he was wonderful to watch. He was a great watch, brilliant goal. I think the goal was a bit overrated because the goal for me is straight down the middle and the keeper does save it, takes a deflection. But his overall performance, it wasn't about the volley, bro. It was about the speed of the switch of play. It was about getting his head up, moving the ball forward. Noni and Eze, these man had, do you know how much time they got in their 1v1s just because of Zubimendi? Just because of him. Do you know what I'm saying? Not no pass. It gets to the winger and there's 3 defenders in front of your winger now. Now you have to force an overlap. And if you give the ball away, now there's going to be a possible counter attack. Now, Zubimendi head up, switch, bang, Noni, 1v1, isolated. Gets the ball in the box, you got an opportunity. There's every reason as to why I wanted him at Liverpool. Do you know what I'm saying? And you can see what he's doing now. It doesn't matter if his performance was media at Anfield, bro. Like, do you know how many men don't perform at Anfield? Like, just because you don't perform at Anfield don't mean you're shit. Like, I'll get on to you for not performing at Anfield, but it's not a reflection of you overall as a player. You know what I'm saying? He showed great technique for the goal. I was more impressed with his header than actually the volley because the guy, I don't know, maybe he's taller than I thought. He don't look tall. Maybe he's taller than I thought.
He got a good leap.
Yeah, he got a decent leap on him. Still, he got a decent leap. But to be in a midfielder of Marino and Rice and Zubimendi still make the ball move as fast as I wanted to.
Yo, Marino was cooking, bro. That's not even.
And Marino was good as well. You man, little brodies, man. I can't lie. You little brodies, man.
I said to you 2 things. Glockerez will score. Eze will get an assist.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Obviously, for me, the Eze assist.
You were chatting shit about Glockerez.
Yeah, listen, I'll be honest.
He's looking a lot like
his goal. No.
He was looking like Sporting Lisbon, Gyökeres, blood. You get me? There, looking a bit trimmer.
That wasn't Sporting Lisbon, Gyökeres. I'll be honest.
Over to the left hand side. Wait, cut in, played it, overlap. Boom!
Here's what I'll say about Gyökeres, isn't it? I don't even just Gyökeres.
My striker, yeah.
Respect
my striker, yeah.
He's not that good. He's not all that.
Respect my striker, yeah.
I don't think
Gyökeres on 004. We're on 3 out of 4. I don't really you get me.
I don't think Gyökeres is gonna do what he done at Sporting at Arsenal. I'll say that for free.
No,
what you man have missed is just someone being.
What I said to you when he said yes, when I say he's gonna score 20 goals minimum in the Premier League, in all competitions, I think he will get 30. Yeah, I stand by that. Yeah,
and that's fine. As I said,
I said to you lot at Emirates, Gyökeres will clean up. Away,
if he does that though, that's enough to say he's had a good season.
Yeah, that's enough. Away in the big games, we'll have to see.
Away with the way we play our football, like even though it's a bit terroristic at Emirates, we're more attacking at Emirates, isn't it? You get me? He's gonna have more chances at home. Away is where I think the way we play is where he'll struggle. You get me? He'll get a couple goals away from home, but he's not gonna be one of our prolific players away from home. I think like Eze and them man there will be the prolific ones away from home, blood. You get me? But at Emirates, this guy will bag every game, bro. I got confidence in this guy scoring every home game, blood. Whoever we play. He scores next week against City.
I expect that because they'll play a way that suits Gyökeres. I actually expect that.
I think they will. I think Gyökeres, as I said, I think he'll get good numbers for Arsenal. I just feel like for me, as you said, I think the away games, it won't suit him as much. It won't suit him in the same way because I thought his all-round game was more cleaner than what I thought was going to be. He was going to be, as well as the goals. But that's fine. Like, I think if he's putting up the numbers, then it doesn't necessarily matter what we see from him outside of his scoring. Because if you got 3 and 4, you kind of look at it and go, cool. You can contextualize it and say in the bigger games, it was really bad. And in the Newcastle game and the Leeds game, the 2 home games, it was really good. So you can average it out now and go, cool, let's see how the next 3 games go. Sorry, Forest. Yeah, you can average it out now and go, next 3 games, let's see what's going on. But as a start, I think he's done okay. He's done okay. He's not going to come in and be Thierry Henry straight away, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So, as I said, I think Eze, what I will say, I don't think even Gyökeres was all that throughout the game, but he doesn't need to be. And it's good to have a striker that doesn't need to be good to score. He doesn't need to be dropping shoulders and sitting man on their ass to score. Because, again, Eze's delivery was on the money, left foot on the money. So, I think anyone scoring that goal because Eze has done that well. So, for me, there was nothing that any Arsenal fan could talk about negatively about that game. Mosquera, I think Noni was good throughout the game. Eze was.
I told man about Mosquera.
I think Eze was really good in the second half. I think in the first half, it's just because he was on the left, the ball didn't go out there as much. That he didn't really see the ball as much.
Second half, he was more involved, and you saw what he's on.
Yeah, and that's the only downside of playing on the left is that rather than playing in the 10. And now that Odegaard's injured, he's probably going to play in that 8 position anyway. So we're probably going to see that now.
Hopefully, but I don't know because Ethan done well when he came on again.
Yeah, Ethan done well when he came on, but we know where he sits in the pecking order.
And that was his best performance. And that was his best. He played well. He played well when he came on against. Because Odegaard got injured before. Ethan came on against Leeds. It was 1-0 when he came on. The game finished 5-0. Yeah. Today, yesterday, Saturday, come on. It was 1-0, 3-0 game. Cool. Obviously, it's a better opponent than Leeds. Forest are a stronger opponent, but it was still a better performance from him than the Leeds game. He increased his level. You get me? The performance was a lot better, bro. We were moving that ball way quicker. Odegaard's kind of dilly-dally on it right now. Ethan's on the half turn and bang, trying to progress it quick.
Yeah, I hear it, but I'm saying that where Arteta doesn't matter with the whole Ethan.
Because Eze's the best option right now for the left. I'm not gonna lie. Out of him, Trossard, Martinelli, I'd rather him there.
And for that game, I think if Martinelli plays out on the left or Trossard plays out on the left and Eze plays in the 10, the ball doesn't always have to go through your left wing to make something happen. Do you know what I'm saying? I just think the manager is not going to look at Ethan and go, "Oh my God, you played well for 2 games. Yeah, you're going to play the next game." Nah, he'll play Eze there. He's just too low in the pecking order for Arteta. Not in the eyes of us who we know what he can do. It's the eyes of the manager. It's more the manager. You know what I'm saying? What you're saying is right, Troops, but it's the manager. It's the gaffer. You know what I'm saying? Ethan's going to have to score 7 hat-tricks to probably... you have to see back 7 hatties, bro. Because, do you know what I'm saying? So, but, yeah, no, as I said, bro, Timber, Gabriel won't be spoken about. Very sound, very controlled. Timber made a very important... it wasn't like it was like a recovering kind of tackle kind of thing on Morgan Gibbs-White. And, yeah, that was... Yeah. I think people aren't going to speak about those moments, but it wasn't 3-0 at that time. So, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I bigged up Timber already. Trust me, blood. You get me? If he continues how he's going this season, then, yeah, Reece James. You know what I'm saying? Watch out, mate.
We're going to have a good battle, man.
Watch out, mate. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, very happy with the performance. Great football. 3 points, clean sheet. Up the fucking gun, mate. Big up Leaf. I know it has been worse, but Man United curse lives on. Long may it live on. Long may it live on, my brother Leaf. You get me?
Yeah, curse is just our cycle. It's just our turn to, not our turn, but our cycle of being bad. So it happens to everyone.
Big up Slims every time. Man, like, you know. Good to see you, broski. Big up man them. Troops, thanks for cooking that guy Jamal. I was on the Big Six call-in and he was asking me about trophies and if we want the FA and energy drink cup, the cheek. Come on, you Gunners. Brother, Man, I had to fry up Jamal, blood. You understand?
Shout out Jamal, man. Every time, man. Big
It was
up
an
Jamal.
epic.
Shout out Jamal TV.
It was an epic Troops and
Yeah,
Jamal.
big up Jamal.
It was an epic Troops and Jamal show today, blood. You get me? You lot go check that after finishing back again, blood. You know what I'm saying? We got Nasco again. It was actually a good game to watch from Arsenal, but Troops, do you think we will see more of this against better opposition? Or Arteta will revert back to let's not lose? I hope he keeps it, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, home games, he has to keep it like this, bro. You get me? Even certain away games, like the lesser opposition, the Burnley away, you know what I mean? We can go there and attack, bro. You get me? City and all of that. We can be more pragmatic, but yeah, we definitely need to see this at home games on a regular basis because we ain't even been seeing it at home, mate. They got stop the cross, blood. Bro, don't challenge me. There is Champions League in midweek. And there won't be one then. And I'm doing a watch along as well. I'm back on. You get me? So make sure you pull up, stop the cross, blood. You know what I'm saying? Man like Comedy Star, my dog. They got Troops and Walad Flawless. Happy with win. Come on, you Gunners. Hey, Manchester. Champions of what? Hold that, Lewis, you donut. Peanut Head, let's talk about squirts.
Pick up Comedy Star.
Champions of the world, the planet. Big up.
I mean, big up Comedy Star every time, blood. Hey, Manchester. Big up Glorious MCFC. Once do Doku shuffle again. Shit had me dying.
This guy like Egypt, yo. This guy's impersonation for too good, man.
You gotta see that.
You see what Doku did to Luke Shaw.
Yeah, to Shaw.
He did this one, innit? He did this one, innit? You can't stop it. You can't stop it. I'll tell you for free. You see, all Luke Shaw saw was he saw that and he was gone. He was just gone, bro. I promise you, he was gone. Whiplash, bro. Whiplash settings. I'll say that for free. Doku, yeah. Hey, we're gonna talk about you. We're gonna talk about you in a minute.
They got Sai every time. Man, like Sai. Today is a very bad day for me. Oh shit. I am a dickhead. Broke my car front glass, cost me £200. Blood clot.
Wow.
Hope you all have a good day. Flawless. Hold that. United deserves it.
Sorry to hear about this department. Sai, for real. My G.
That's 200 quid down and he's super chatted. Respect.
I lie, you're a real one. Like, real talk, blood. Man's 2 bills down and you get me. Still
big up Sai every time, man.
Blood. Big up Sai. Be careful though, blood. Fucking hell, man. Take your time with it. No pun intended. Yeah. Big up Slims again. On Nonny, I support him as an Arsenal player, but he gets no praises until I see we can depend on him constantly. Fans get gassed too easily. Yeah, man. Like I said,
standards here. Mad.
Yeah, trust me, it's looking promising. Let's hope he keeps it up. Let's start getting some GNA now. You know what I mean? Next game, GNA, and then you get me. We can talk a bit more. Big up man like C. Man like, you know. Big up the panel. Lewis, do you think if we complained like Fulham did about the offside goal, we could get rid of the ref for the next game and get an apology? Or is that only for small clubs like Fulham?
Lewis said he don't care. Lewis said he don't care.
Oh, did he?
It's only when you're not Chelsea, but still should have done our job regardless. The same way I always say. But it is funny to see that the energy is not the same as the last match day. So
no. Me and Troop said, remember, Lewis, be careful what you say. We said be careful.
And what did I tell you? I always say that I don't fall back on refereeing decisions unless there's multiple in game. It's just nice to see that the energy isn't the same. It's just nice to see that.
Yeah, man.
That's what I was saying. I can't be asked to hear us all talking about the Josh King incident last day.
His best D'Lo Brown impression. That's funny.
We got Kurt Chaos blood. Doku did his best D'Lo Brown impression. You rocking with the real deal now? Woo! Hey. Gonna kick your sorry ass out on the street. Aye, D'Lo's fucking entrance was cold blood. We got the Nation of Domination. We got Nasco. And a comment on my club. Amorim needs to walk or get sacked. However, they want to phase it. I don't care. Anyone in the club hierarchy or any of the players that still want him there need to go with him too. That is a perfect segue into Man United, blood. You understand? Because Flawless has got a bounce. He's doing the school runs, picking up knees and all that. So we're gonna jump over to Man United real quick. Lewis is gonna 4, so we're gonna go to Chelsea right after this.
Oh, we was. That was always gonna be the order. That was always dope. Yeah, that was always the order.
Yeah, blood. Son, I mean, Man United, Man City 3, Man United
And
0.
United.
I Flawless.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the. Obviously, now you were sleeping, blood. I got some crazy stats here.
Yeah, hit me with the stats because it's always good to know new stuff. And I already know about the World War II stat, but go on.
Yeah.
What's the World War II stat?
But don't worry. Wait. Hold your horses. Hold your horses, blood. Watch. Wait. Your facial expressions are going to change even more. Pause. Man United have won just one of their last 20 Premier League away games against the traditional Big Six teams, conceding 53 goals in those matches. Yeah. Ruben Amorim has only won 4 of 26 Premier League games against non-promoted teams since taking charge. Yeah. 4 league games of 26 against non-promoted teams. Man United has failed to score in 13 of their 31 league games and finding the net just 36 times, conceding 1.6 goals per game under Amorim and kept just 5 clean sheets. These man sheets are dirtier than Mia Khalifa's. Man United's win count since Amorim took charge: November 0, December 2, January 2, February 1, March 1, April 0, May 1, August 1, September 0 so far. Yeah, 31 games in the Premier League, 8 wins, 7 draws, 16 defeats. Minus 13 goal difference, 25.8% win ratio. Yeah. This is Man United's poorest.
That's worse than Gary Neville, by the way, at Valencia. I just want you guys to know that.
Yeah, there's more. This is Man United's poorest start to a league season since 1992. Only 4 points in 4 games. Ruben Amorim, this is it. Ruben Amorim holds the worst win percentage of any Man United manager since the Second World War. He's won just 36.2% of matches in all competitions and just 25.8% in the Premier League. Man United has failed to score in 13 of the 30 Premier League games that Ruben Amorim has overseen. During his tenure, they've won 27% of their league games. Man United have more losses than wins under Ruben Amorim. 16 wins, 12 defeats, 18 defeats. And finally, since match day 12 of 2024-2025, sorry, let me start that one again. Since match day, look, this one's crazy.
This is the best one.
This one's crazy. Save the best till last, blood. Yeah. Since match day 12 of 2024-2025, Ruben Amorim's first game in charge of Man United, no ever-present Premier League team has performed worse than Man United. 31 points from 31 games, minus 13 goal difference, puts you 17th.
17th, yeah.
Relegation form.
Yeah.
And he's still yet to win back-to-back games.
Yeah.
Where you get some of these stats from, Troops? Where you get some of these stats from?
Man was just on Twitter, just searching.
Yeah,
I was bored this morning.
That's why I knew like the World War II stat and other stats as well. None of those.
Oh yeah, and here's another stat as well. Andy Cole has been overtaken by Mo Salah in 109 games less.
Cool. Shout out King Coleman, most underrated striker in Premier League history.
Shout out Coley though, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Shout out King Cole. Yeah, most underrated. What I'm saying, and that like second quickest player in Premier League history to reach 50 goals, man. I got 50 goals in 50 games at Newcastle. Ridiculous. Yeah, shout out King Cole. But big up Salah too, as well. In regards to it, all them stats that Troops just read out there, minus the poorest start to the season, is why it was so obvious to say what I was saying over the summer. Because none of those stats are new, people. It's not like we was Manchester United were doing well last season. We've come into this season and he started breaking our records. And all the nonsense man heard over the summer, none of those things we're going to fix. I heard about new players. I heard about training. I heard about preseason. I heard about 1 game a week. I couldn't argue about preseason because I didn't watch no preseason. Couldn't argue about training because I ain't watched no new trade. I don't watch training. In regards to new players, I watched us add to the squad last season and not improve. So why was it going to be vastly different? It was never going to be vastly different. And all of a sudden, Manchester United were going to click into gear like that. 1 game a week. How's 1 game a week working out for us this season? Word to my guy Kaneki, I wouldn't trust these guys with 1 game a month. Again, people, that's why it was so obvious what was going to happen this season. This is why. And I didn't want to be right. That's why I don't ask for apologies. This is why I don't ask for I told you so's. There's so many other content creators. If they was here right now in this situation, would be in the comments on a regular, would go back to previous comments on previous shows and say, you said this, where are you? Because I've noticed how people have disappeared from my chat. So I know on this platform, it's exactly the same without even looking at it. I know there's names who were consistently cursing me out on a weekly basis, twice a week, who are now missing. That's why I said the super chats have also dried up. I've noticed that since Carnival, there's not been 1 super chat of me criticizing the manager or criticizing the team or the ownership or the players since it's now the 15th of September. And the show's been going on almost an hour, and that's the exact same. Again, you know why? Because I have 2 hours, two eyes in the brain. And as much as I love Manchester United, I can separate my love from the club and just look at it logically. If this was Chelsea, if this was Liverpool, if this was Arsenal, what would I be saying? And I'd be saying the exact same things I'm saying now. You know why? Because I'm honest. And people don't like that. And especially because it's from me as well, you can't just put it down as hating either. Even when I've had people who've tried to pull the Manchester card. Because when in the content creator space, I've noticed if you're a Manchester United fan, criticizes the manager, criticizes the club, the ownership, and the manager, automatically people assume me from London. Because I've had that. That's happened to me on multiple occasions over this summer long. And then people have realized that, I'm from Manchester, man born and bred, and they're like, oh. And that changes a lot because people always love to try and pull that card as well. So it's, again, like I said, nothing new, no surprise, another piss poor performance, another piss poor result. And 4-4. And I was told before the season started as well, no more excuses. We're 4 games in, and I'm hearing excuses already, people. I'm hearing excuses. Oh, well, like I said, we're only 4 games in. And Saeed mentioned this yesterday because someone said it in the chat. And I said, the reason why I don't hear that nonsense, because imagine we would have won those 4 games. Imagine Manchester United's first 4 games, what Manchester United fans would be saying and what they'd be saying to me. What the super chats would be saying to me, what the comments after would be saying to me if we had won those, if we had beat Arsenal, if we had beat Fulham. Yes, we beat Burnley and we had beat City because people was hyped beforehand. People was talking about top 4, top 5, top 6 charges. Why? I have no idea. But if we would have won those 4 games, man would have been and we were sat at the top of the table with Liverpool, what would the conversation be? That's why I don't hear this nonsense about, it's only 4 games. No, because it works against you. And it's a pattern people reaching because people like to use, you brought in Amorim halfway through the season. That's why he's doing terribly. But if he had performed well, you wouldn't hear about him joining halfway through the new season. All I'm hearing is just pure excuses, and it's all absolute nonsense, people. And this manager consistently makes the same mistakes over and over and over and over again. Bear in mind, I've not even spoke about the game yet, which I will get to, but we have to stick on the manager who wants to leave. He clearly wants out, but he wants to pay out all this, I'll resign. And this is where I look at the board and the ownership. And there's someone I'm talking about repeated patterns. The ownership are also like that too. The ownership are like that too, because they did these exact same mistakes they're making now with Amorim, they made with Ten Hag. Pig-headed, the ownership was there as well. Ratcliffe was there, Wilcox was there, Barada was there, all at the game. And they seen it firsthand. No belief, the side of giving up. There was zero belief in that. The team felt as flat as I did watching it. As I did going into the game, the best we was ever doing in that game is a draw. Bear in mind, City weren't even great. But yet they were the better side and thoroughly deserved the win. But they'll play tougher opposition than that who don't have our talent. And that falls on the manager. Don't get misunderstood. The players also have to be held accountable. But all this nonsense, like I said, 1 game a week, and new players and good performance hype. We lost to Arsenal. Imagine we would have won it, what the conversation was going to be, the way people hyped up that performance. We lost the game, people. We didn't beat Arsenal. Look at the way that you lot jumped up and down about a loss that wasn't a great performance. Just that Arsenal were worse than expected and poorer than us. What are we talking about here? What are we doing? Only thing I did get wrong going into the derby is Bayern there making a mistake. Surprisingly, he didn't. But I have no fault with him. He did all right in the game. Everyone else, poor, terrible. It was dreadful. From the lineup, from the manager to everything else. Luke Shaw, I thought, all right, maybe we'll get to him. Shocking, poor. We know the midfield issues already. We know the problems with that. And Bremo and Ahmad in the 10, poor. Nowhere near good enough. People spoke in depth about, not even in depth, spoke in depth all season long about Manchester City's defensive frailties. And we did not threaten them once. That falls on those two. They're the 2 senior attackers on the pitch. They're our 2 best attackers. They did nothing. Sesko, even though he wasn't given the best possible platform to succeed and the quality into him wasn't good, you have to do more. You have to do more. And this is why I didn't want Sesko, because as poor as Bremo was on the pitch, at least there was some form of impact. He was out. He was an outlet. Couple shots. Did certain Sesko did nothing. Is that all on him? No. Do I mostly blame him? No. But you have to be held accountable. You know why? Because you cost a lot of money. And this is why I wasn't with the signing. All this nonsense about potential and ceiling and sell-on value. Manchester United need players for now. We need players for now. And Sesko wasn't it. Could he come good in regards to performing? Yes. But under this manager, absolutely not. But that goes in regards to everybody. As for the goal, I've noticed the Bruno Fernandes hype has died. That's also on the manager. Don't get that misunderstood. Because he's taken somebody who's a final third player who gets goals and assists and has pushed him further away from goal, and it's exposing his weakness. I'll say now for the 3rd time as I'm talking here about repeated patterns. Go and watch their first goal again. Look who Foden runs off.
He just stands there.
Bruno Fernandes has no idea Foden's there till he's wheeling away.
And then he throws his hands like.
And he throws his hand. Lead. He has, I'll repeat that again, Bruno Fernandes has no idea where Foden is until he sees him wheeling away celebrating. He doesn't check his shoulder once, and he has ample time to check his shoulder because Doku goes past Shaw, drives into the box, goes to cross it, Agate goes across, the cross gets blocked, it drops back to Doku, Doku then crosses it in the second time, attempted second cross, and then finds Phil Foden, and Bruno has no idea. And again, for the 4th time, I'll say it, repeated patterns. Go watch the Fulham game. Exact same thing. Smith Rowe running off him. And that not also falls on the manager because Bruno shouldn't be there, but be held accountable. Track your runners. You are playing central midfield in the Premier League. Check your shoulders. There's normally going to be, whether it's 1 or 2 players running into the box. The goal, don't get misunderstood. The goal's not solely on him. It's mainly on Luke Shaw. Tackle Doku. You know what Doku does. Doku, who I don't rate, had a very good game. Played very, very well. Good assist for the second goal. Good assist for the first goal and was good overall without question. But you know what he's going to do. When De Ligt went right-sided centre-back and was up against Doku and De Ligt's not the quickest, just drop off a couple yards and tackle him. That's all. De Ligt did that 3-4 times over there on that right-hand side. And like I said, that's not his game. In regards to Luke Shaw, already at fault for the first goal. The second goal, very, very good team goal. I'm less critical of the team for that. But why are you touch tight to Haaland? You know what Haaland's like. I've not seen the breakdown of the goal because none of the footage shows you what happened beforehand. So I don't know where.
Which one? The second Haaland goal.
Second goal. Yeah, the second one.
Yeah, the first time Lemmy or Euro got bullied in it.
I don't know where. Euro, yeah, he did. Doku did very well against him. 110%. Held him off very, very well. That's why I say give Doku credit. 110%. Euro's a very good centre-back, but Doku did the business there on him. 110%. Good centre-back. And he's been playing very well, I should say. Let me add that. I think he's a good centre-back and he's been playing very well overall because that's his first quote-unquote mistake in a strong minute, in a very, very struggling team and moving around and all this type of stuff. But overall, everybody was poor, including himself. Like, I'm not defending anybody in a 3-0 loss. I'm not going to do that whatsoever. Third goal, yeah, I don't do that. I don't defend people in losses. Even if I think the criticism of certain players may be over the top. I'm not even going to defend anybody. Third goal was just typical of the manager making these changes. Why bring on Maguire? Shaw's been at fault for 2 goals. If you're taking off a centre back, why take off Euro? Take off Shaw, who then compounds you keeping him on by being involved for the third goal. Should Maguire clear the ball? Absolutely. When the ball goes back to him, Maguire, before you go, Maguire should lift it. But the pass from Shaw into Maguire is terrible. It's short, no pace on it. He has to reach, and it's on his weaker side. Then they break away. Haaland scores. Haaland's not going to miss from there. It just ties in. I've not even mentioned the manager in regards to the poor subs and not going for it. It's typical. That's what it is. Like, we already know the issues. It's nothing new. There's zero new. That's why I haven't done much analysis on the game outside of the goals here. Because there isn't really too much to say. Most of my analysis is just on everything overall. Because all this game does is further show proof and further show evidence how this manager is not. And then you hear his comments afterwards. He's saying to the ownership, sack me. Tells you all you need to know, man. Ain't really too much else to say outside of that.
Let's talk about
I want explanations. Go on.
Let's talk about some of the attackers in it.
Go on.
Let's talk about Sesko. I also wanted to have a conversation about Mbeumo.
Right.
I done told you, lot, that for that 1 goal against Burnley ain't gonna fool me.
No.
I refuse to be fooled. Mbeumo's first 4 games, because we're gonna hold certain players to first 4 games, and a lot of players to first 4 games.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I'm saying? Mbeumo, BBL Mbeumo. You know what I'm saying? Bubble Bass. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hasn't really had a major impact on what United have done. Doesn't really look much different in terms from any of the other attackers. Cunha looked head and shoulders and has looked head and shoulders better than him when they've played. And
He's a miss.
is this a miss profile, or I don't know? Is this a miss profile, or is there too much silicone? Pause. I don't know which one it is. Is there an imbalance? Is again, he plays in a front 2 as a right forward and as a left winger. Sorry, and as a right winger, and he's being deployed in the right 10. Is it a miss profile, or is it just slander session for Mbeumo right now?
It's both.
Which one is it?
I think it's I think it's both. Should he be doing better? That's why I said at the top he was very poor in that game and hasn't been good. That's why I rate him, Mbeumo. Don't get that misunderstood, people, by the way. But he has been poor and he needs to do better. But is he being set up? Is he being given the best possible platform to succeed? No, not in the slightest. But should he still be doing that? Yes. This is why I said, is it him playing the right 10 that's an issue, or does he need to be a right winger or a right forward? I think it's both, because I think if he was elsewhere, I don't think it's necessary. Him playing the right 10 is not the best, but he should still be doing better because you're still in the forward area. Because I don't think Cunha is being given the best possible platform to succeed either, and he needs to improve. But he's been better than him. He's had more impact than him. If I rate you as a good player or a very good player, I hold you to a different standard, despite the platform.
Because at the end of the day, this man's price was 73 million or 71 million.
Yeah,
you get it? 71 million. Yeah, and they made you overpay for him as well. Yeah, if you wanted to have it in euros, it's 80 million if we're talking euros, but we'll keep it pounds in it. We'll keep it pounds. 71 mil. And what I'm saying, it ain't good enough. I'll be honest, it ain't good enough. It's not good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? I get it, Cunha's not there, but you weren't winning with Cunha anyways, regardless of him looking like your best player. You know what I'm saying? This man got his 1 tap in, and outside of that, and even the 1-on-1 that he missed, it was marginally offside. He didn't know he was offside.
Which one?
That was a terrible finish.
The one where Ahmad, the cross that Ahmad
from the Ugarte from the ball to Ugarte.
Oh, you mean the right foot?
Yes, the right footer. Poor. That was a shocking miss. A shocking miss. You know what I'm saying? Even the ball he plays to Ahmad, that Ahmad misses the open goal. That was a shit pass, you know.
What a good pass. Ahmad should have stolen that, boy.
That was a bad, bro. That was a bad pass.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a very bad pass that he plays to Ahmad. Do you know what I'm saying? Doesn't even need to do that. Do you get it? So for me, a lot of these like, don't get me wrong, the manager's crap. Like, from time you was wearing chinos and a monk,
He looked like he's going to a dance, fam.
Yeah, it looking like he was going to the year 6 disco, bro. That's how he was dressed, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But like your attackers for me, Ahmad, don't even get me started. Sesko, don't even get me started.
004 on Sesko now, blood.
He's been coming off the bench, so I don't have as much smoke for Sesko in it. I don't have as much smoke.
He was like I said.
Cunha's
Cunha I'll wait till he starts. Me personally, I'll wait till he starts a few more games because he hasn't. He's come off the bench.
But I don't think he will. That's the thing.
Yeah, then that's crazy as well because his price tag was a bit mad as well. So that's crazy. $250,000 on your attack, and they're doing fuck and all. Cunha's the only one where I look at and go, say that, and you're cold, innit?
With Sesko, like I said, he's not been, and I don't think he will be given.
Cunha didn't do nothing against City. It was more in Buemo.
Cunha didn't play.
Cunha's injured. He didn't play. Cunha's injured. But I'm talking about Cunha overall in the time that he's been at United. The games he's played in it, what I've seen.
He's looked better than
because he had the impact. Because I think he's the best one out of the three. I said it about Sesko. This is why
Maino playing?
Because the manager don't rate him. Troops.
He come on and did the best thing.
Say again.
He come on and did one of the best moves of the game.
You are preaching to the choir. I said last week, Maino should be getting significant minutes, but the manager don't rate him. Xerxes should be getting more minutes. Maino should be getting more minutes. The manager don't rate these players, but what annoys me and frustrates me so much about that is those two, the board and the club rate, because they block moves for them. They blocked moves for Xerxes.
Yeah, they didn't. Maino wanted to go out on loan.
They blocked it. So I don't understand why you've got Xerxes there. You rate him, the manager doesn't. You have Maino there. You rate him, the manager doesn't. You have Sesko, who's your signing. You rate him, the manager doesn't. You bring in a new keeper. The manager don't rate him. You do. So why are you so far away with the manager in regards to players, but still keeping the man? It don't add up or make sense.
So here's my thing, innit? So this is my thing. So with you lot, understand you play 5 defenders.
And you can see 3.
You play 5 defenders. 5. Mazraoui is a more defensive-minded player. Dorgu is a more defensive-minded player. He's all right.
Well,
he ain't no better than
Ain't Mazraoui a centre-back?
No, he's a fullback. No, he's a wing-back. He's a fullback.
Okay.
He's a fullback, but he can do. He's a
job, but he's a fullback by trade, but he can play wing back or centre back, as we've seen.
Dorgu is no better than Tyreek Mitchell. I feel like I'm disrespecting Tyreek at this point.
Tyreek ain't shit though.
He's not shit. But I'm talking about Tyreek Mitchell doesn't get put in any conversation.
I think Tyreek Mitchell's like kind of
steady. He's steady in it. Like he's steady, Premier League level steady, bro. You get it?
And that's what I would expect.
I don't even that Dorgu was better than Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
But I think Dorgu was good in the first half.
No. It's not about I thought he was good. I'm talking about the quality of your.
I think Mitchell's better.
But I'm talking about the quality of your.
What he brings in regards to it and his price, like he's 25 M.
No, you man are shit. So you're talking value for what you think is acceptable watching a Man United. No, it's not. It's not really acceptable when you really step out.
I value no matter if Manchester United are flying, Manchester United mid-table, Manchester United dreadful, wherever.
Yeah, he shouldn't be playing game in, game out.
Yeah, I know he shouldn't be. We should have went and signed a better left wing back, but I do value it for money because if he was 125 million, that's all I would hear about. If he was 85 million,
but
that's
not.
all I'd hear about.
I'm not. But he's not.
We're mentioning 2 of our attackers. You've mentioned both their prices, which is fair, and I expect Sesko not so.
Even if they cost 50 million, I'm mentioning it.
No, but
even if they cost 50
M's, no, you wouldn't. If Mbeumo was paying 5 million,
if Mbeumo cost 50 M's, cost 50 M's, I mean, Cunha only cost 62, so it weren't that much higher than 50 M's.
Yeah, it's not that big a difference.
No, but you didn't mention Cunha's price
because he's playing well. He's playing well. I said Cunha. I think Cunha. You can clearly see.
To answer that,
it's clear as day.
To answer that before I go, yes, I mentioned that the reason why I look at transfer fees because it gives me an idea of where the player is at. Because like I said, if Dorgu was 85 million, if he was 65 million, if he was 50 million, not necessarily from you, so I'm not including you in this. All I would hear about before, because I gotta go, I'm already running late, all I would hear about is the man's price. That is legit it. So that's why with Dorgu, I didn't expect him to come in and be at 25 million. the finished article.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to
He
come in
doesn't.
and be.
I'm not even
above.
saying that. Yeah, he doesn't
Is
even.
he-
need to be
do
the
I
finisher.
think he's worth the? Do I think he's worth
He's just
25
like
million?
you
Yeah.
play 5 defenders. Dorgu shouldn't be starting for Man United week in, week out. He's not a horrible player. He just shouldn't. He's not good enough to start.
No, that's
He
fine.
shouldn't be starting week in, week out. Mazraoui is a defensive minded player. You play 5 defenders and 1 defensive. And let's be honest, Ugarte has no forward thinking mind, even though you've seen him score a couple goals.
Yeah, he's
You get it.
defensive
Ugarte is
player.
a struggle baller.
Well, I'm still
You
listening.
guys aren't even like solid. Big up, man. Like, how could you play 5 defenders and man aren't even solid? So I understand the manager's a scrub. The manager's an absolute scrub. Yeah. So I don't want to hear a single Man United fan tell me to focus on anything other than how bad you man are. But look at the players. Like the players. At what point do you say some of these players aren't good enough? Like, because I don't
carry
even.
On. The vast majority, to respond to this, the vast majority.
But these men think that they'll finish. But these men think they'll finish 5th, blood.
But
Yeah,
in
but
regards
like,
to that,
yeah,
but
the
in
manager's
regards
number
to
one.
that, but in regards to the players not being good enough, some of them they're still better than this. So when a whole team is failing, you look at
they're
the
better
manager.
than what?
That's
we're
it.
seeing.
They're better than this, and that's in any industry, especially football. When your entire staff is failing, you look at the manager.
Of course.
Should they be doing better?
Yeah.
Yes, 100. I've been on here criticizing players. I quote unquote best player. No players above criticism from me. I criticize everybody in regards to like even the game. Yes, do I think some people are being harsh with some of their criticism of just yesterday? Yes, but we lost the game 3-0. So I ain't gonna argue for anybody in regards to 3-0. I ain't gonna argue for anybody, but I'm not gonna overall be over the top. So Dorgu, for instance, should he be? No, but I understand the situation we're in and where we're at. Should we be getting more from everybody? Absolutely. We play just because you play more defenders doesn't mean you're going to be defensively sound. You know why? Because that's a should individual defenders be doing well, which not most of them, some of them have been, yes, but that's a coaching thing because our structure's terrible. Don't matter who you play, our structure's awful. That's what it is. Because individual from a Maz, a Delay, a Euro, etc. Don't mind us from a defensive standpoint. Individually, those 3. It's everyone else. That's the problem. And also structure.
But yeah, and you still get and you still do get cut open from time to time. No matter how good the Ligt can be, how good Euro can be.
Because structure, that's what it is. It's a structure issue. It's a structure issue. That's the problem most defensively. Everton had the 4th or 5th best defense last season. Why structure? They don't have the 4th or 5th best individuals. Structure.
Yeah, of course.
That's it. But yo, you man, I'm already running late. I got a dip, yeah. Blessings, man. Every single
Bless
time.
up.
Big up the chat, man. Every time. Bless.
Yeah, them man stink to heaven. They fucking stink. I can't tell you how much these man fucking stink. And I want you guys to remind me
at the start, blood.
Yeah, like remind these man every flipping day how much they stink. Because every time they win one flipping game, they think they're back. They win 1 or 2 games, they win 3 games, they get to a cup final and they think this is something that can be built on. No, it's not. No, it's not. The players aren't good enough, the manager's not good enough, the recruitment is okay, and you're doing what you think you should be doing, and nothing's changed. Nothing is changing. Managers keep changing. You know what I'm saying? There's so many structural issues, but how many of the players keep fucking up as well? So many individual lapses. It's the same bad habits.
Shaw's been there for 11 years.
These man are cooked. I cannot tell you these man are cooked. And for you lot mentioning Florian Wirtz, I've said Florian Wirtz has not been good enough. And if you're a Man United fan, you should even have Wirtz's name in your mouth. Don't even have his name in your mouth. Pause. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't even be mentioning Gyökeres, Wirtz, Noni. Do you get it? Any Chelsea man that you don't think's been any man that all these agendas are flying, leave them out. Leave all of them. Leave all of them. Because your whole team is actually partying in hell. Your whole team is partying in hell. The whole team, the whole institution, the whole badge. Do you know what I'm saying? Everything to do with Manchester United. You man don't deserve to have a voice. Any Man United streamer should now stream standing up. You don't deserve to sit down in your streams no more. Don't sit down on bro. Stand up. Stand up. Stream standing up until your legs ache. That's it. Do all your watch along standing up. Pause. All of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve to do anything. Crowd control. Don't speak on panels. Just stay quiet and run the likes. Just run the likes. That's it. That's all we need from you guys now. Crowd control, run the likes, hand out the flyers after the stream. Tell them to come back, come again next time. I'm not hearing anything from any. Don't even tell Arsenal what their expectations are. Don't even tell Chelsea what they're. Don't ask any of us what our expectations are or what you think we should be doing or what we should be winning. And are you going to win it though? Are you going to win it though? We can't even we can't even tell you, do you think X amount of players are going to get X amount of goals in all comps? Because what's all comps for you, man, now? You're in two competitions. And in the FA Cup, FA Cup, you're playing max 6 games. There ain't no FA Cup replays no more. They scrapped it. There's no more replays. You're playing 6 games, and that's if you get to the final. That's if you get to the final. Because God forbid you get a Chelsea or you get any you get a half decent team in the cup, you're getting knocked out. So there's no more all comps. Oh, how many goals man gonna get in all comps? You exist in the Premier League, and that's it. And you're not winning no Premier League. So it's gonna be yet another year of you lot firing the manager, getting a new manager in, blaming the manager, players not being good enough, and spending the money. You've spent 250 million on your front line to have 1 goal. You scored 4 goals this season. 2 are own goals, 1's a penalty. You don't deserve a voice. You don't deserve a voice. Don't talk to me about the old days. Don't talk to me about the old days. I don't want to hear about the old days, because if the old days saw what was going on now, yeah, they wouldn't talk about their times themselves. They wouldn't even talk about them trophies. Roy Keane, Paul Scholes, Gary Neville, all these men, they're ashamed. They're ashamed to speak on the club. They're ashamed. They don't even say this is Man United anymore. They don't even talk about their troubles. They don't even talk about their Premier Leagues. They just look with the disappointment. Did you not see Radcliffe? It looked like he hadn't washed his hair in weeks. It looked like Radcliffe was looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, bro. I promise you. His stress levels right now are looking like how can you be that rich and stressed? How can you have that much money and be stressed?
Bro, I told you, like, he's the tramp from Big Daddy, the one that wants the McDonald's.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, he was looking like one of them man from another hood. The one by the block, bro. The one that was scratching in that by the block, bro.
Asher D.
Did you get it, bro? It was Ash. Yeah, it was looking like Ash, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was, bro. I'm telling you right now. How can you be a trillionaire and be that stressed? Only Man United. Only Man United. And listen, at least when Arsenal were cooked, the worst we saw Arsenal was 8th. The worst we saw these man was 8th place. That's the worst we saw, and they were still winning FA Cups. So let's not act like the FA and the Carabao you man won in the last 2 years means anything. It means nothing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. The worst we saw Chelsea at, fair enough, was 13th, and we thought that was bad, or 12th or 13th. We thought that was bad.
Same thing.
You know what I'm saying? Did you get it? The worst you saw Liverpool at, the worst you saw us at was, did you get it? Was 5th in the last, you know what I'm saying? And even in our bad times, it was like 9th. You get it? It was 9th and that.
Yeah, you was top half.
You get it? We was top half. Any of these, man, the worst you saw all these guys was 12th. At worst was 12th. And at least the 12th was a one-time thing for Chelsea. That it was a one-time thing that you won't see again. No matter how bad they get, you won't see it that bad again. You know what I'm saying? Tottenham, 8th place was the worst you saw it get for them. Obviously, when they finished 17th, they won the Europa League. They beat you and on you man's head top. On you man's head top, anyways. So you can't, bro. You know, there's only one team that have lost 4 times to a club in the history of football, and that's Man United.
Yep.
Man United. To be bopped 4 times in one season by the same team. It happened twice.
There's only 3 managers that have beaten Man United more than 8 times.
Yeah.
And it's
Spurs,
Wenger, Arteta, and Pep.
Bro, Spurs beat them 4 times in 1 year. And it happened in 85, 86. I think Everton beat them 4 times in 1 season. And
we beat Spurs 4 times a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and Liverpool won the league, that year as well when they got beaten 4 times in 1 season by a team. So, as I said, man, I'm sorry I've gone on for so long, but I just think these men are getting away with being shit because they're shit.
Nah, I'm sticking it on Man United fans. I stick it on Saeed. I'm not gonna lie. You can't dodge me, blood.
Yeah, these men think they can.
You better be sticking it on Rand.
The BS we gotta catch up for.
Nah, man, them dash the morphine out the window, bro. Every bit of pain they need to feel. Dash all the morphine out the window, bro. You know what I'm saying? This open heart surgery is happening while they're awake. You get it? This is how bad these man, you man, I just, yeah, they can't, man. I'm sorry. You know, rubbish, fam.
We got Kurt Chaos again, but my name's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name is. Big up Emir. It's crazy that Mont has this amount of smoke from Mbuemo, which have been bad because of this system, but nothing for Lil Uzi Squirts.
Do you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, Troops? They look everywhere but their own yard. You know what I'm saying? What they say? Dance in your yard before you
step a road.
Do you get it? Before you dance abroad. Do you get it? Please look at your own shit. Please. No one spoke about Grealish's price tag. Why? Because Man City are winning. Man City were winning. So all them £100 million price tags, it don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, carry on. Honestly, Jazz, man.
We got Nasco.
Another one.
Mons, please have the same energy later for Vert and Kirkes that you have for Mbuemo.
Yeah, maybe if we lost.
We got Nasco again. Don't tell me what to have in my mouth, Mons.
Pause. Pause.
Yeah, you forgot the pause, Nas.
Yeah, you got to pause that, man.
They got Plain James. Rants already be standing in his streams. Yeah, he's on his treadmill.
He's on the treadmill. You man should all be doing that.
Aye, Rance's head's gone, blood. They got OG Queens again. It's just Forest getting gassed up. Big up panel. Barca going to cook again. Just wait and see. My goal gets La Liga. Copa del Rey, Super Cup, and UCL. Right, this guy wants to quadruple, blood. If we win, we will be bigger than Pool. Arsenal lose tomorrow. We ain't losing tomorrow, blood. You get me? And even if you got all four of them, you still won't be bigger than Liverpool at this moment in time. Big up BCB. Keep bench sell. Lady Gaga. Ariana Grande. And I'm assuming that's Katy Perry.
Katy Perry. Katy Perry.
Sell Lady Gaga. Bench Katy Perry. And start Ariana Grande. I think everyone would agree with that.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Let me see what Katy Perry's looking at nowadays. Are we talking prime? Are they in their prime though?
Yeah, but I swear Lady Gaga, ain't there you know what I mean?
I don't even know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ain't she you know what I mean?
I don't know. If that's the case,
why I'm selling that, blood.
You gotta sell.
I know Katie and Ariana are 30, blood. So
yeah,
you know them way there.
I'm selling.
Everyone's saying same as Troops, blood. I trust me. I think swear she's bookie.
Yeah, if she's boogers, then yeah, that's mad. Lady Gaga's gotta get sold. I'll be real. Katy Perry, I feel like she had a good prime though. I think her prime, she was banging in 30 goals a season at one point. She had a couple 30 goals.
Ariana Grande.
She's been a bit quiet the last few years.
Yeah, but Ariana Grande in her prime, she was when she was doing all them R&B songs, them collabs, she was blood. You know what I'm saying? Mad.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go back to Green. I'm gonna bench Ariana Grande. I'm gonna start Katy Perry still. You
said it, comedy star, not me, blood.
Yeah, Lady Gaga just gotta get sold. We can all agree on that.
We're selling that quick, blood. We got Nasir again. Big up yourself, broski. These are our prayers as kids getting answered. As kids getting answered. Months. Troops. People say Arsenal fans are unbearable, but these Mancs, I swear, we need 18 more years of this shit. The arrogance they had back then, fucking cheats. I hear you, Nas, blood. No lie was told in that super chat, blood. You understand?
Realness in that super.
Certain man will cry in the chat, but so it go, you know. Lewis, Brentford 2, Chelsea 2.
Take them shades off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shades have to go off, blood. You get me? You
Take them
can't be
shades
drawing
off,
to, can't be drawing to
Yeah.
Palace.
World champions, bro. Well, what I want when I want. You already know what it is. Up the Chelsea.
Man can't even win a London derby, blood. Man struggling out here, blood. You get me? Palace at home, you fuck that up. Brentford away, you fuck that up. You get me? Last minute.
They caught life against
I
Fulham.
want the other two though.
Caught hella life against Fulham, blood. You get me?
Oh, what? Because of the referee?
Mm.
Is that where we want to
goal? Yeah, disallowed goal should have. Yeah, because now, but I'm gonna say it now. Like, did you lot get robbed with the equalizing goal, or does Garnacho?
No, the player wasn't interfering with play for the player offside. It wasn't offside.
Yeah, the Otara, no.
Doesn't intent count? I don't care regardless, but for the sake,
I think it's a bit of a grey area at this point because I've seen some given. I don't know if you guys remember the Rashford one against City, where Rashford was clearly interfering with play. And
even us against Chelsea when Alexis and Ramsey. Alexis was onside, Ramsey was offside. Alexis has kind of put the ball through. He shouted to Ramsey, "Yo,
Ramsey
leave it."
showed intent.
Yeah. And
he ran to the ball and stopped. Let's not do that. He ran to the ball and stopped.
Here or there, you get me. But
to me, there's clear interference. It should be ruled out as an offside, but it doesn't. And whatever, we still should have marked the whole thing better. I looked at the entire structure of what I looked at the entire structure of what we were doing, and you've got way too many players on the front post. I get there's 3 Brentford players, so I don't mind there being 3 Chelsea players, but you've got 4 and a goalkeeper. Sanchez don't need to be at the front post when you've got more than enough players covering it anyway. Reece James, lazy, doesn't step forward to get in front of the number 4. He could get his leg on it if he did that. And then you have Garnacho just falling asleep. You are the latest sub in the game. You have the freshest mindset. How are you having lapses of concentration and you've been on the pitch for 10 minutes? I don't know. But this is why, in spite of me thinking that the goal should have been ruled out, I just don't really care too much. I've told you guys, unless it's a string of refereeing decisions, like I don't really do the whole we've got robbed. Now, it could have been taken off, but it would have just saved our blushes at that point because we could have done a lot better in terms of just handling that one moment. However, it is hilarious to see that the energy isn't the same as opposed to when Fulham got their goal disallowed. But I knew that would happen anyway. It's always victim hype when it's a team that isn't Big Six. And then when it is a Big Six team, suddenly they all want to ignore it. It is what it is. I get the game. I understand. Ultimately, we should have done better. Because, albeit, the first half was fucking garbage. Like, a lot of individuals did not turn up. I get we rotated. People weren't happy that we were rotating, but we had to. How many times have we spoken about the amount of minutes that this team has played and has yet to come up this year? Like, we have to rotate, and I would rather protect my players' fitness coming up over anything else because we have more difficult fixtures coming up. Brentford should have been the banker. We're going to the Allianz. We're going to Old Trafford. I'd rather the focus be on those games. If anything, I'm more worried about going to Old Trafford than the Allianz, knowing our fucking record. But the point still stands. The players that we have starting, I expected better from. Chalobah, first off, can you never play him at left centre back again? The brother clearly does not look comfortable playing on the left-hand side. We've seen it against Palace. We've seen it again today. Drop that. I don't want to see it. Toss him. That's the second game in a row that you're getting done by someone cutting inside and you're letting them onto their strong foot. You need to improve on that. It's the second game in a row. Fofana could have been quicker coming back for the first goal as well. His anticipation could have been a bit better as well. But it's his first start in God knows how long. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt from this one. Buonanotte just didn't look in sync with the rest of the squad at all. Again, I'm not surprised by that. But he's just a bit too lightweight. Didn't impress me. Gittins. Oh, brother, look, I know that you're raw pause and like there's a lot of levels for you to go up to. We already knew this before you joined us. But I cannot be seeing that anymore in the Premier League or the Champs. That was atrocious. The 1v1 stunk. The dribbling stunk. The decision-making stunk. It was so horrifically bad. And I believe things will get better with him, but I'm not going to sit here and defend that crap. Garbage. Straight garbage. Neto, I thought was all right, but again, you look better when you see that mess on the left side. And that whole left side of the pitch anyway was just being saved by Caicedo. Like, that was the only thing keeping that left-hand side intact. Someone on my stream yesterday, I forgot who mentioned, it was Alex. Shout out Alex. He said our team was like a stroke patient, where like the whole left side is just, you can't move it. It's not doing anything. It's droopy and everything. And the right side's normal. That was our entire first half. But we knew that we had to rotate. We made the changes, the correct changes. We adjusted the team and we controlled the second half a lot better. We made a lot more chances. We brought our ballers back onto the pitch. They had impact. Palmer immediately gets a goal within 5 minutes. Garnacho, like, if it weren't for that fuck up at the end, I'd actually be saying you had a decent cameo for the 10 minutes that you're on the pitch. You made a chance for Palmer. You played a part with the second goal for Caicedo. I would have been like, aye, that's a decent start. But you fucked it all up at the end because you fell asleep. And if I have to look at any one individual there, Carvalho was your guy. And you're the latest player on the pitch. You should not be having lapses of concentration. I'm not even trying to scapegoat because I've already said there's a lot of players that still have to hold accountability with it. But your guy, he was your guy. And you didn't even look at him until the ball had already passed you. That's your fault. Now, in terms of the guy who said talk about Maresca, what do you want me to say about Maresca? We had to rotate. He rotated because we have to protect our squad because we've had a lot of minutes. We came back in the second half based off his changes, and we got back into a winning position. It's not my fault the rest of the team fumbled it because they had one lapse of concentration in the 90th minute. So how am I blaming Maresca? I was say talk about Maresca. What is there to talk about with Maresca? Like, he got us back to a victory. But here we are, throwing it away because everybody fell asleep. And that's what's pissed me off the most. I've said that our mentality's improved a lot this year. I've seen us have bad first halves, turn things up in the second, either come back and win or just go and get the goal that wins us the game. And then you go and do this. I now expect it I don't expect this shit from you. I expect you guys to have grown and matured a little bit. But nah, man, still want to be naive in the 90th minute. Piss me off, man. Piss me off. That one moment has put everything else into disrepute because you didn't leave with the 3 points.
You see why I say what I say? You see why I say what I say about Chelsea with the consistency? That's what you don't lack, blood, and you have to show me that before I can see you as title contenders. Because games like Palace at home, games like Brentford away, you have to win them games to keep yourself in that title race, blood. You lot are kind of, you know, how many points are you off the pace now? Liverpool got 12, we got 9.
4 points off Liverpool, 1 point off you guys. In terms of consistency, we're still unbeaten this season. And in our last 30 games, it's 22-4-4. So, like, I do think we are consistent. We've just fucked this game up. Which is it. We fucked this game up.
The Palace game as well.
Yeah, but I'll be so real. Those 3 games to me are like a pre-season. That's why, again, I'm not even that mad that we've gone into it unbeaten. We had 2 pre-season games. Now we're still rusty. So now it's like you lot should have done better and won this game. This game in isolation, you should have seen it out.
You've been capable of catching up. Remember, look, you got to play Arsenal twice, you got to play Liverpool twice, and you're already 4 off Liverpool. 1 off us. You could go through 4 off us if we beat you.
Look, with Liverpool, we'll see the state of both teams when we play them because we got them in a couple of weeks. You lot, it's November. It's way too early to start thinking about that game. But like, it doesn't change my thoughts for the games coming up ahead because Bayern Munich, you're already going to respect them anyway, just off name alone. But they're not going to sit deep. They're going to play a high line. And we usually prefer playing against the opposition. Cucurella should be back in the squad. James should be back in the squad. Hopefully, Esteval's recovered from his illness. And hopefully, Palmer can start for us as well. And if that happens, it's a completely different Chelsea side. Like, if anything, still more worried about going to Old Trafford after all of that because our record there stinks of piss.
If you don't beat Man United after all of this year, I don't think you'll ever beat them at Old Trafford, blood. How are you, Roger?
Yeah, I said that last year. Thankfully, we haven't heard that the manager's been sacked because they love doing that on the week of Chelsea.
Yeah, new manager.
We'll see, man. We'll see. We always seem to just do something stupid at that ground. So I'd like to see us like break that duck a little bit. But we were meant to do that at Brentford and we didn't even do that. So
I mean,
we all thought you would. It's a different Brentford, different manager.
Don't get me wrong. Concentration fucked it.
things in the Premier League can change very quickly, and obviously, you guys only sit 1 point behind the likes of Tottenham, Arsenal, Bournemouth, and whatnot. I shamelessly threw Bournemouth in there.
We soon extend that lead. Trust me, real quick.
You know what I'm saying? But if obviously, listen, as I said, football's a funny old sport. You lot could go and beat Man United. Arsenal could draw against Man City 2-2 or something like that, and you know, then all of a sudden things can change. But
we're beating City away as well this year, by the way.
Hey man, so we'll get to it. We'll get to it. You got Champions League game first. One game at a time.
Yeah, that's all right.
One game at a time. That Chelsea for me the draw against Palace was underwhelming, and I feel like obviously the draw against Brentford was again lapse of conversation. Yeah, like a dagger. Yeah, and I feel like this is why I put Chelsea just outside of the Arsenal, Liverpool. I would have said Man City, but their start to the season been a bit. You know what I'm saying? What you don't get what I mean in terms of the three winners. The two winners and the one Arsenal who are up there with challenging and whatnot. You lot, if you are who you say you are, these aren't really the points that you guys should be dropping. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Like, I understand you had to rotate. I don't think you had to rotate as heavy as you did, but you did need to rotate. But you showed you was good enough regardless of rotating. And I think to rely upon the players you're relying on it's just not good enough, man. It's not good enough. Cole was excellent when he came on. But he has to score the second chance. He has to score that. He has to score that.
Yeah, I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? The one that gets squared to him from Neto, I think it was Neto who squares it, has to back.
Yeah, I think that's a bit more like both ways. I also think Kelleher did well with that, but you also have to score. It goes both ways.
Not for Palmer.
Because I'm more thinking Palmer with the one at the end. He had one that he skied, and I'm thinking, you should have put that.
No, that one. When you look at the one at the end, it was behind him. Passes behind him. It was a bad pass from behind him. The pass is literally behind him. So for me, it's not much. He has to kind of readjust in like a split second. But the one that he shoots straight at Kelleher, for me, I feel like that's when Chelsea are in the ascendancy as well. And you know what I'm saying? I think at that point, I think the game is defo done. I don't think there's a lapse of concentration after that. But still, man, you guys are still sometimes showing that inconsistency that, for me, as I said, where you should have gone and got Xavi Simons. Because if you have Xavi Simons, Buonanotte doesn't have to play, bro. Doesn't have to play that game. You play Xavi Simons, and then all is all. You don't even go 1-0 down. I don't even know if you even go 1-0 down.
Well, we decided we wanted to spend 90 million on two left wings for that.
Exactly. And listen, Maresca, he did rotate in it, but I do feel like the tactics were a bit stale for me from what I saw of the game. The tactics felt a bit stale, and it shouldn't be. The tactics just felt a bit stale. I think you just got back into the game because you're better than them, innit? Like, you just have better players.
That literally was it.
The changes made in the second half, like that was the difference. Maybe you could have played a right back.
It definitely needed to be made. But for me, you're looking at 4 of my rejects dunking on you is crazy. Kelleher having a mad game. Vandenberg solid at the back as well. Hendo dagger. Hendo. You know how long I've seen
Hendo assist.
The Hendo, it's been a minute since I see Hendo do that one. I said the minute since I see Jordan Henderson at 35, you cannot. And then the reject, Fabio Carvalho. You man,
the United reject fell asleep,
bro. I cannot believe you. I cannot believe Fabio Carvalho off the bench at the death. And I'll be real, 8 points in the Premier League. I'll be honest, bro. It's not even that deep in it. But
it is that deep when they've played the opposition they faced.
Yeah. No.
They should be getting 12 out of 12.
That's what I was gonna say. With the opposition, you should be minimum 10 points. I think
minimum. You have to beat Palace at home.
10 points.
But match day 1 of 2 preseason games. I'm not surprised we're a bit rusty. It is what it is.
Everyone above you has had a game where you go, all right, you know what? We're not going to get on you too much for lose, but you get it. Tottenham have had Man City. Yes, they lost to Bournemouth, but Bournemouth have actually shown they're just as good as everyone else right now. You know what I'm saying? It's about finding a way. And CFC Rupert says it there. It's about finding a way to win. Just finding that way to get it over the line. Arsenal would have won that game. Liverpool would have won that game.
Hey, if only Andre Santos didn't lean back in it, you know.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what, bro. That's just what it is. And Tottenham have played Man City in their first 4 games and are on that 9 points. We've had to play Arsenal on 12 points. Arsenal had to play Liverpool and Man United and are on 9 points. You guys have not had to play. And for me, give me a second. It's Fulham, Brentford,
West Ham and Palace.
No one even in the top 8, bro.
Are Palace not top 8?
No, bro. They
Oh,
drew again.
no,
They drew against Sunderland. They drew against Sunderland.
Oh,
I told man about Sunderland, by the way. Told man about Sunderland.
They drew 0-0. The draw special.
Told man about Sunderland. Ray Nildo and them, man. But you know, and Xhaka and that, just doing the job. But my point is that you man ain't played anyone in the top 8.
Captain.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't played no one in the top 8.
I hear it. But again, with that, if that one lapse of concentration weren't there, we're looking at it different. That's why I'm so annoyed with that. I'm so fucking annoyed with it.
The Premier League is fine margins. If Hannibal wasn't in the winning marks, if Hannibal went to the
I get what you need in a title race. You can't be dropping points that stupidly. Palace, I'll be so real. I'm just putting that in the back burner because we had 2 preseason games. This one is the one that you should have seen out. This is the one that you should have brought back 3 points in. This is the big fuck up.
This is it.
Palace is what it is.
It puts more weight on the Man United game because if you even think of drawing that game, if you even think,
bro, there was already weight on that based on our record. Because you got to flush them demons out.
Because Lewis, like I'm hearing title talk from the majority of your fan base, and I've not even really played that down. Don't make me start playing it down. Because title talk after dropping these 2 points against these 2 sides, I can't really be hearing title talk right now with what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because now, as I said, if you one more draw and one more win for one of us, and the gap starts to do this.
That's what I'm saying.
It starts to just do that ever so slightly. It starts to do this. And then there'll be a head-to-head that you can't afford to lose. Because what then when you have to play Arsenal? What then when you have to play Liverpool?
Shit, we have to win them anyway.
And your record ain't good against us in the last 5 years.
Yeah, but I'll be real. This is the best Chelsea's looked in the last 3 or 4.
That's true. That's true.
It's the best. It's the best.
But that's why I'm demanding more. This is what I'm saying. It's year 4 of Clear Lake, and you've just won the World Cup. We got to be in a title race.
You man are trying to go Bayern Munich. You man are trying to go Bayern Munich with Tosin in your back line, bro. It's just this, brother.
Lewis,
it's mad.
How would you set up for that midweek game in Bayern Munich? You're going out there. You're going to be vlogging. Where we'll be looking out for the vlog, blood. You get me? Have you been Bayern before?
No, I was meant to go 2020, but we locked down.
They're going to put you right at the top behind the goal.
Aye, good. That's the best shots for the vlog, man.
But they're going to, hopefully they don't make you walk the fucking, because when you go into the stadium, the away entrance is on the left-hand side, but these bastards will make you walk around the whole stadium to get to the away end, blood. So the away end is literally there, but they'll make you walk around the whole stadium. Let's see if
after AC Milan, like I'm checking the directions before I get there because they did the same thing for Milan and I nearly missed kickoff.
I've always wanted to go Allianz, that stadium.
And you also, with the Allianz, you go through the home end. So as you're walking up to the away end, you're going through the home end. Like you can literally walk into like the home section. It's weird, bro. It's weird.
Okay, no,
when you get to the away end, it's all sectioned off. But it's fucking weird, bruv. But it is a nice stadium, I can't lie. I don't like it, obviously, because of what happened to me in that fucking piece of shit stadium. You had more joy than me. But it is a nice stadium.
Yeah, we got joy there as well. They won
their Yeah, we've beaten Bayern there, but we've also got 5-1. But they actually won the Champions League there. That's why I'm saying they had joy.
That infamous Mane goal, just saying. You know what I'm saying.
How would you set up for that game, blood?
Well, first, James, Cucurella, Palmer, Estevao, they all got to go back into the squad immediately. The back line, I would really want to say Tosin and Fofana, but Fofana's not ready, so I feel like we're just going to have to wheel out fucking Chalobah and Tosin and hope for the best with that one. But at least when you have Cucurella and
you think you can go get something at Bayern with that defense, man? Please, Lewis.
Yeah,
brother.
Because you're forgetting the
Aye,
fullback in the midfield.
Send me the weed link. Send me the weed link. Send me
You're
the link,
forgetting-
bro.
No, can you send me the link from Munich? I'm being serious. I'm being dead serious. No, but look at the midfield and the fullbacks. That's what protects them. When you got fucking what's his name? Hato, who's not ready yet, and Fofana playing right centre back, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Nah, yo, you can't
Hey,
say
man,
that
I
with a
made these
straight
goals and
face,
then we
man.
beat PSG 3-0. It's what it is.
Blood. It's not happening, mate. You man are in trouble going to Munich with that defense, mate.
You guys think the defense is only the centre backs? There's the midfielders and the fullbacks as well. Obviously, they have a weak point.
Casado's gonna have a
You
long night.
midfield have got to get through. And we're gonna bop their midfield off the park. Don't worry about
Casado's gonna
that.
have a long night, you know.
You man are just lucky.
Bro, I heard that against PSG. We're gonna do that again.
Nah,
We're gonna
you,
do that
you
again.
man are just
Yeah,
lucky.
but that was a tired PSG. This is a
Oh,
Munich that is-
allow it.
They
What,
went out
was
to-
PSG the
Remember,
only
Munich-
team that had a full season?
Remember, Munich went out a
Word,
lot
ain't
earlier.
gonna be
No,
taking a
Munich
pick
went
with a
out a
match
lot
ball,
earlier
fam.
than you in the Club World Cup, no?
Who?
Didn't Bayern go out before?
Yeah,
you
in
in the
Munich,
Club
but
World
that's
Cup?
got nothing to do with PSG being tired.
Hey, I'll tell you
Yeah,
right
I think you
now.
called PSG at the right time.
I'll tell
Nah,
you right
man.
now.
PSG got us at the wrong time. That's what it was.
Lewis, count your lucky stars that Musiala has a dislocated ankle in it. You count your lucky stars in it.
Yeah,
Count
but
your
Jamal's the only missing.
What do you mean,
ingredient.
bro?
They've still got
He's
Kane.
lucky he ain't facing Caicedo.
I can't. All right, man.
It's all right, bro. I get it. The centre
Bro,
backs
you-
don't look
hey,
all that, but the
look.
fullbacks doing the midfield does.
Yo, Moch, you forgot about the old Chelsea boy, Elise.
Hey, Elise.
Yeah, Elise.
How about this? I'm gonna forget
Aye.
about Luther. You don't let another
Aye.
ex-Liverpool player dunk on you. Don't let another one.
Yeah, aye, Diaz. Oh my days.
Don't let another one.
Aye, you know Diaz will dunk on you in this, bro. You know Diaz will let it off.
He's gonna be doing this with the ball. Word to receive. He's
Yeah.
gonna be doing this with the ball.
Aye.
I don't remember Diaz doing anything against us last season.
Listen, bro. Come on now.
So
It's a different environment, different team. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no, I
Different
hear all
environment.
of that. But you're right. It's a different team. They're gonna play us a different way to Brentford, and that's why I feel more confident. We
Bro, how
like
about
playing
this?
teams that play
Yeah,
high.
but they have more of a-
Can Jackson play? Wait, can
They have more
Jackson
of an
play?
attacking threat than
Yeah, Jackson can play.
Jackson
got-
can play.
Oh, and Jackson. Yeah, you're finished. You're done.
Troops, are you now propping Nicholas Jackson?
Nah, but no, I'm saying because you're playing
Jackson
against
versus
a former
Coates.
player. You know, written
Wait,
in the
we're
stars.
now doing Jackson prop.
No. Don't try and move the goalpost.
You man are doing. Jackson's playing.
Yeah, because he's playing against his former
No.
club. You know
He's
what happens
coming
when a
off
man
the
plays
bench
his
after
former
tired
club.
legs.
You know
Tired
what
legs.
happens when a man plays his former club. You know.
Hey,
This ain't prop. You
Don't
know
let
what's coming your way. But
hey.
is he gonna
Yeah.
celebrate? Is the question. Is
After
he
you
gonna
man try to
celebrate?
stop his move, he's gonna go.
Oi.
He's gonna do this one. He's gonna do this.
Oh, brother.
And make sure
You
you
are
get
getting
that
so
shot on the
giddy
floor.
just off the court of it.
Make sure you get that shot on the floor. I want to see that from the away.
Wait, but who's doing it though? Is it a Bayern player or a Chelsea player? That's what I want to
Jackson's
know.
doing it, blood. Jackson's dunking on your head top, blood. Nah, you man are with that defense and almost.
You see how Jackson has to leave Chelsea just to finally get some prop? It's disgraceful.
Hey, Lewis, don't
It's
do that. I was a Jackson.
The words I've seen used
Wait,
to
hold on.
describe
Is
Jackson
CFC
here in
Reaper still here?
2025.
Hold on,
for
Lewis.
this
It's not
is
Jackson
egregious.
prop.
Wait,
It's
is
not
CFC
Jackson
Reaper
prop.
still here? Wait, I
It's
was one who used to
Jackson
prop
prop.
It's
Jackson,
not
bro.
blood.
I was
It's because he's
propping
playing
Jackson.
against. I watch.
Wait, man can't say that I was hating on Jackson. Where's CFC Reaper? I was propping Jackson, bro. Let's not do that.
No,
I was
this
gonna-
ain't even really directed at you, bro. This ain't really directed at you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that don't apply to me.
But I'm just saying in general, Jackson never had this sort of prop on the pod unless it was coming from me.
Nah,
Now it's like, he's definitely dunking on the world champs. All right, cool.
yeah.
Cool.
It's,
How about
it's,
this?
it's his former team, blood. It always happens.
Oh my days! If I
At
see
least
this,
he's
see, man.
dunking 100%.
if I see this one,
We'll see that. We'll see, man. Run me that high line.
that's good.
Aye. Prediction. Prediction.
Aye.
Prediction: 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea. We're winning.
Wow.
3-1 Bayern.
I was gonna say 3-1 Bayern still. I was gonna say 3-1 Bayern, blood. I'm not gonna lie. They got Kilo. Is farting on a first date recoverable or lost cause?
Oh, how? Wait. Was it
That
a
the
black part or was the chair? You know, sometimes
you can get away with like
blame on the chair,
Yeah.
bro. There you go.
It depends on the chair
Yeah.
because some chairs absorb the sound, other ones reverberate back out to the. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Did she laugh?
It depends on the girl. I'll be real.
And did it? And also, did it dong? Was it dong?
Imagine she does the white chicks thing and just starts farting at the dinner table with you.
Yeah. Because then you know you got to marry her. Now you have to marry her. Now you might as well marry her.
Mm-hmm.
But if you fart and it's a thing where you know how some people fart and their fart follows them, the smell follows them. It's mad.
That's with the gal them though. When any gal fart, you smell it till next week, fam. That shit will wake you up out your sleep, blood. You're there dreaming. Next thing, yo,
Yeah.
you get me?
Can't lie, man.
I think there's a dead corpse in
It,
here.
it depends on your like your system. If you've been bare fizzy drinks, bare kebabs and that.
Yeah.
Dark,
the gal them love fizzy drinks, blood.
Yeah.
It's their go-to. Trust me. They got C. Man, like C, you know. Don CFC might be the biggest gaslighter in the fan base. Bro convinced people that we could challenge with the likes of Chalobah and Tosin. I'm dying, man. Bro, Lewis thinks you can go to Bayern and get a W with Tosin and Chalobah and Sanchez.
You might have the same laughs when we were facing PSG. It was like, don't worry, it's PSG ain't gonna win.
Nah, but you had your full 11. But you had your full 11, my bro. This one.
Yeah, and you had the same thoughts about my centre backs. Regardless.
No, but they are. I mean, this is Chalobah and Tosin. What are we doing, Lewis? Blood, come on, man.
But you had the exact.
You're basically going to Bayern. You're basically going to Bayern with Mustafi and Koscielny, blood. It's not looking good.
It is not a Mustafi and Koscielny level.
It is not. Yeah, to be fair, Mustafi and Koscielny is better.
And even then, these guys already won a major honor to debunk that.
So Mustafi and Koscielny. Big up Fats. Big up Fats, bro. Good to see you, blood.
Big up Fats.
Are you going with Fats as well? Yeah.
Yeah, sitting together.
So. Yeah, I thought so. Let me see some Fats tears on the vlog as well, blood. He says, "Is it circular 3 floors up at Alliance, through home end after the tram station?" So we got a coach from the city center to the stadium. So I haven't done the train journey to the Allianz Arena, blood. But as if I can recall, I think it's 3 or 4. It's 3 or 4 because I was late, so I was just running. I even ran in the home and accidentally had to run out and then continue going back up, blood. So I think it's 3 or 4. Big up man like Corey, Hato versus Elise. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like these men are.
Who thinks Hato's starting?
So who's starting right back?
No, left back, Cucurella.
Oh, sorry, left back. So wait, is Cucurella fit and okay?
Yeah. That was literally just rotation. He came on in the second half.
Okay. Big up.
Yeah, but you guys, I've got to jump off.
Do your thing,
blood. Up my guys.
Safe flight, blood.
Bless, guys. I'll give you guys a shout.
Yeah. Big up Kilo. Was while driving her home, she opened window. You should have
opened the window.
You should have turned up the music and opened the window and sped up. Then you would have got away with it. You get me? If she opened the window, but everyone's gonna open the window and you fart in it. It depends on her, blood. You know what I mean? It depends on her still. Big up Dr. Black. Chelsea will turn up on Wednesday. We always win when Pep thinks we won't. Low. Palmer masterclass incoming. 3-1 Chelsea. Yeah, these men are gassed up beyond delusion, blood. I'm not even going to lie to you, lot. These are actually gassed up beyond delusion. Months. It's just me and you, blood. Pause for the Liverpool section and the rest of the pod, blood. You get me? You lot, make sure you're slapping at them likes. We still ain't even on 500 yet. Like, what are we doing, bro? Big up Sava as well for the raid earlier. Big up Football Heritage TV, blood. Big up their man there over there. You know what I mean? Doing great things, blood. Fuck their team, but big them up each and every time. And you get me. Let's get these likes up ASAP, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Smash the like button.
I
said, no, smash the like button, people, man. Stop being lazy.
And subscribe to the man them as well, blood. You get me? But yeah, 1-0 victory away at Burnley. A bit harsh on Burnley, but if you saw the game, you lot were the team in the ascendancy. Florian Wirtz, blood. Florian Squid Games. Florian Squirts. Florian Ghost. You get me? Crazy.
First half, yeah.
Possession 20 times, blood.
No, that's not that many times in a game. That's not that
many times. No dribbles, no shots on target.
Yeah, no, for me,
three out of 10. 3 out of 10. Jules 1.
First half, he wasn't good. I'm not gonna lie. Second half, he was actually one of our better players. He's one of the best players in the second half for Liverpool.
Yeah, he had that effort, but that was well wide.
No, not even the effort. Not even the effort. In the second half, it's like the manager
slapped involved in the play.
It's like the manager slapped him at the back of the head, innit? Like the manager.
It was more than a slap, blood. It was a boy.
Yeah. The manager slapped him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Slot Defo shouted at him at halftime, innit? Because you could tell there was more intent. There was way more intent. He was getting in certain positions, and yeah. But what I would say is that
is that enough for what we've?
It's not. It's two things can be true. It's not enough to warrant the price tag, but he was one of our best players in the second half. But this was a game where it wasn't hard to be one of our best players, bro. All 4 of our attackers were crap in their own special way.
Bro, Salah needs to stop stat padding now. Like
no. He can continue stat padding.
The nastiest stat pad I've seen in my life.
Yeah, and he'll do this one as if he had a 10 out of 10 game, and that's how I want it to be sometimes. You know, how many times do we see Fergie do this? How many times? You get what I'm saying? I'm happy for players to stat pad. If you're not gonna do nothing in a game, score a goal. Score a goal. You know what I'm saying? If my goal scorer can at least score me goals, then I don't give a monkeys, bro. Gyökeres bagged against Palace. Bagged against Thing. You do fuck all in that game apart from that tapping. Doesn't matter. At 3-0, game done.
That's a
2-0, 2-0 after halftime, game done.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
you get it.
He played good.
No. All right. That's fine. If you think he played good, he played good. That's fine. Done better things in the game. You get it? The bottom line is
he knew better things in the game, but he didn't play bad.
All right, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just, again, Salah wasn't good. He didn't need
Salah hasn't been good this season, though.
He hasn't been. But he's still been decisive in 3 games out of the 4. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? The assist for the
This is why he can't be compared to Henry. This is why.
What do you mean? Do you know how many games Henry didn't do shit in and just do you know how many? Do you know there's games where Henry didn't do fuck all and bagged the goal and won Arsenal the game?
Not as much as this. He never stat.
What do you mean not as much as this? It's been 4 games into the season. He just won the season.
He didn't stat pad. You didn't even watch. Henry
how about this? Henry didn't even do that. When Henry had
you didn't even watch Henry like that.
Oh my
you weren't even alive,
bro. Do you know how many times I've had
he was like 4 when Henry was kicking ball, bro. What are you on about?
Do you know how many games?
He was like 4 when Henry was kicking ball, bro. What are you on about?
You know how much Arsenal I've watched when I have to go back and watch games, bro. I've watched bare Arsenal shit and gone back. Bare, bro.
Henry dragged us back into games. Henry dragged us.
I'm not saying he didn't do that. I'm not saying he didn't do that. I'm just, and I don't want to use Henry as an example anyway. I don't want to use Henry as an example.
Yeah, you can't. This is why I said you can't compare him to an Henry.
Yes, I can compare him to Henry.
No, you can't.
Henry does nothing in big games.
The only thing that
Henry in big games.
The only thing that brings him close to Henry is his numbers.
Superior goal record in less games, and the fact that he's actually got a goal in the final.
That's it, bro.
Got a goal in the final. But
no one. I mean, no kid's gonna. He's not gonna have this pull on the next generation. The way that
Salah won us the league on his own last season.
No one grows up saying they want to be Salah, blood. Let's just
Salah won us
like that. No one grows up and says they want to be Salah. Let's just leave it at that.
Same.
I ain't heard no footballer say I want to be Salah. Yeah,
same prem. He's got more cups.
I hear Hazard.
One more.
Now I'm starting to hear Yamal. You get me? I'll hear Salah, blood. I hear Henry.
Yeah. Salah won us the league himself, innit?
I hear Henry.
You know, Salah won us the league.
That don't matter, blood. He's not going to leave.
Why does it not matter? Why does that
matter? Henry's imprint on the game is more than just trophies, numbers, Golden
Of course,
Boots,
it's more than
Premier
trophies
League,
and numbers because he doesn't
whatever.
have enough.
It's just
Because he doesn't
It's
have
not-
enough.
no,
trophies.
no.
Enough
It's not
trophies.
just that. It's the impact he's made on
Yeah, people
generations.
talk about impact when you don't have enough trophies.
Generations, yeah.
People
You
talk
ask
about impact
all these
when
players
you don't
that
have enough
play-
trophies.
All these players that play football now, they all of them support Arsenal. All of them, all the top
So
players support
so-
Arsenal.
so here's
And what
my
do they
thing
all say?
now.
What do they all say? What do they all say? I watched Thierry Henry. Some of
Yeah,
the
that's great.
greatest footballers round now. I watched Thierry Henry.
Yeah,
I grew up watching Henry. I wanted to be Henry. No one's
That's great.
growing up now watching Salah saying,
that's
"Yeah,
great.
I want to grow up and be Salah." Blood.
That's great.
No, they're not.
There are arguments
No,
to
they
say
ain't saying
Salah's.
that, blood.
There
Do
are
you
there are
understand?
arguments that I don't
You
agree
can
with. I don't.
never compare that great Thierry or only
I-
man you're
bro,
comparing.
I didn't even
Ronaldo,
bring up Henry.
CR7. CR7's the only one. Yeah,
Deep,
in Premier League, blood. Yeah, the
deep,
rest
deep,
of
I
them,
don't even bring.
no.
Do you know what?
Ain't
You know what?
happening.
You know what's funny?
Ain't
Do you know what's
happening,
funny? As I said,
Ain't happening.
as I said, when you don't have enough trophies for a certain club and you don't do enough, people tend to
Ain't
talk about
happening.
things like they want to talk about things like popularity,
happening.
and when they want to talk about stuff like
Ain't
effect
happening.
on the game, they want to
He
talk
ain't
about how
better than
people,
Henry.
how
He
man,
ain't got
how man,
a better touch
how
than
man,
Henry.
how man
He ain't a
change their
better dribbler
diet.
than Henry.
They
He
want to
can't
talk
finish
about.
player better than
They
Henry.
want to
He got
talk
better
about
header than
popularity.
Henry. He ain't got better
They want to
free
talk about.
kicks than Henry.
You
He
wanna
ain't
talk
got
about
better long shots than
popularity.
Henry. He's nothing better than Henry.
You
He's
know
not
what I'm
faster than Henry.
They
He's
wanna-
not.
the
He's
all-
not. He's not stronger than
Do you get it?
Henry. There's
All they want
nothing.
to do.
There's
all they
nothing
want-
that Salah is better than Henry
all-
at. There is
all they want-
nothing.
I
There's
don't need to
nothing.
compare
There's
Henry. I don't need to.
nothing. No,
I
I'm
don't need to
telling you.
compare
No,
Henry to Salah
No,
because I
I'm
have
here to tell
Suarez
you.
is better than Henry.
No.
Suarez is
I'm here
better
to
than
tell
Henry.
you. You
They're fine.
cannot compare Henry and
Yeah, he doesn't have as
and
much
Mo.
goals.
You
Doesn't have
can't.
as much goals.
Henry is there and Salah is there. Henry is with different level. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
this is
understand.
it.
The
This is
ability
and
of
this
that.
is
Nah.
and
man,
and this
it's good.
is and this is and
We're
this
not
is
doing
what
it.
this
And
and this is what I
exactly
talk
why.
about.
And this
And
is
this is
exactly
what
why.
and this is what I talk
Because
about
it's just
when it
it's
comes
just
to.
pure.
Fir-
It's just pure
fir-
stat padding, bro. This guy's just
First,
thinking his way through games, and all that's
First-
keeping him thing going. Is,
first of all,
he scored, oh,
no.
he scored a goal.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you this right now. Salah,
yeah, so no,
bro. Salah's 33 years old. Where was Henry at 33?
I don't know.
Where the fuck was Henry at 33? He had a Red Bull across his chest, playing in a fucking.
Oh,
Allow
no.
me, bro. Like just allow
Okay,
me.
if you want to flip it like
Salah's
that,
winning it.
okay, no.
Salah's
You want to flip it and ask where Henry was at 33. Where was Salah at 18, 19? Kicking ball in fucking Egypt.
What the fuck was
Kicking ball
Henry
in
doing at
Switzerland.
18? What was
Kicking ball
Henry
in
doing at
Switzerland.
18?
Where was
How
Henry
many
at
goals did
18,
Henry get at
19?
18?
Where was Henry at 18, 19? Where was Henry at 20, 21? World Cup
What
winner.
the- No.
Where was Henry?
Henry
Where
weren't
was
doing
Henry?
nothing
Getting
at
3 goals
18.
in the World Cup.
Henry
Where was
weren't doing
Henry?
nothing at
Where was
18.
Henry? Getting
Henry
3
weren't
goals,
doing nothing at
3 goals
18,
in the
bro.
World Cup. Yeah. Getting
What was
3 goals
Henry
in the
doing
World
at
Cup,
18?
yeah.
What was Henry
21,
doing at
yeah.
18?
Where
No,
was Salah?
Troops. Where was
Where was
Henry at
Salah at
18 for
21?
Arsenal?
Where was he?
He
Where
was
was he?
failing in Italy.
Where was
He was
he?
failing in Italy.
Where was he?
He was a failure at
Where was
Italy.
he?
He was
Yeah.
failing at Italy.
Yeah,
What are we
Henry
talking
was
about?
always this blood. Yeah, from the
He was
get-go.
failing at
He was
Italy.
destined,
What are we talking
destined for
about?
greatness from the get-go. Destined for
He
greatness,
was
blood.
he wasn't
Yeah?
doing nothing in Italy. What are we talking
Salah
about?
ain't nowhere near Henry, blood.
He was
Nowhere
doing
near.
nothing at Italy. They asked
Near.
him to go on loan. They
Nowhere
wanted to send him
No
on
way
loan.
near. No
wanted
way
to
near.
send- They
No
wanted
way
to send
near, blood.
Henry
Yeah?
on loan. They wanted to send
No
Henry
way
on
near.
loan, bro.
No way near, blood.
They were going to
Yeah?
send him on loan. Please,
No
allow
way
me.
near, mate. Yeah.
As I said, let me land what I'm saying. Listen, when it
Todd
comes
Miller,
to
shut the
players,
fuck up, bro.
when
Big
it
man
comes
thing.
to players,
I'll flip it on
when-
you, bro.
when
Shut
it
the
comes
fuck
to
up, blood.
players,
Seriously.
that's how the- when-
Bajan,
when it
I
comes
don't
to
care,
players-
Bajan. I'm on
when
one
it comes
today,
to
bro.
players-
Because the disrespect that Henry gets, yeah.
I didn't even
and then
talk about
you get-
Henry.
When
You
this
brought
fucking
up Henry.
idiot
I didn't
fucking
bring up
with this
Henry.
idiot fucking Salah, bro. You get
You
me?
brought
Get the
up
fuck
Henry.
out of here,
I
man.
didn't
Now I'm
bring up
done with this
Henry.
shit, bro. I'm
I
done with this
didn't
shit.
bring up Henry.
Even
You know,
fucking-
you brought up
Todd Miller's
Henry.
been pissing me off the whole fucking stream, blood. This guy just sitting there sucking off Liverpool, bro. This undercover Liverpool fan. Shut the fuck up, bro. About who's gonna make sure you're clipping everything on that Troop says on Florian Wirtz. Like, are you a fucking undercover Liverpool fan, bro? The man costs 100 and something blood clot million. It ain't no fuck all in 4 games, blood. Yeah, man, we're here chatting the most shit about Havertz for 65 million, fucking taking the absolute piss out of fucking
I
Gyökeres.
protected Havertz.
No, let me finish. Taking absolute piss
protected
about
Havertz.
Gyökeres. Absolute about Gyökeres in fucking pre-season, bro. Yeah,
I
don't tell me
protected Havertz.
fuck all when I start coming out here and putting the same energy that you pussios put on Arsenal, blood. Yeah, if you don't like it, don't fucking give it, blood. Yeah, you understand? Cause big man thing, bro. Is man crazy? What the fuck has Wirtz done this year? Nothing. 4 games, stunk out the place, bro.
Wirtz?
No GA, blood. Yeah, but because I'm bringing it up, make sure you clip this. Make sure
You can bring
clip
up Wirtz this
Clip
thing.
this, blood.
You can
Fucking
bring all
clip
that
it.
up.
Fuck Fucking clip it.
You can bring all that up. The bottom line is all I'm saying is, as I said, yeah.
It's
When man
undercover
want to
Liverpool fan.
talk, when man want to talk about Salah, man want to bring up Henry. It just shows me that man are threatened in it. Because I didn't bring up Henry.
No, I'm
saying today,
just stating that this is why you can't compare him to Henry.
What? What Salah done last season alone?
This is why.
Alone at 32, 33.
He stat pads too much, bro. He stat pads too much, bro. He does it way too often. Way too often. When you look at the other greats of the Premier League, yeah, they weren't stat padders the way this guy was.
Henry's legs went.
We could go recent times. Aguero weren't stat padding like this. Suarez weren't stat padding like this.
Suarez is better than Henry. Better than Henry anyway.
You see this man here, pure stat padding, blood.
Yeah, man. As I said, for a man, I don't know, stat padding for a man with more goals than Henry, in less games, I'm pretty sure.
More goals, there
must be a lot of stat padding going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Must be a lot of stat padding going on.
The defenders were better back in the day than today, bro. The defenders are shit now, blood. They're absolute shit now, blood. They're absolute shit now, bruv. There's only a couple of good defenders, bro. Go back in the day, look at the players that Ori was playing against. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Look at the players that Ori used to go up against in the Premier League, bro. Behave yourself, blood.
Allow me, bro. The chicken and defenders.
Are you crazy? Real fucking centre backs. John Terry, bro. Even though he's a wrong un. You didn't have no centre backs, innit? You had Jamie Carragher in there, man. You didn't have nothing, blood.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
You don't know. You understand?
The bottom line is,
you get me?
Not my goat can't have seven or eight finals and have no goals in those finals.
When's Vert's gonna turn up? Carl,
he doesn't need to because
Eze, 2 games, quick assists. You get me?
Yeah, bro. Again, I have a perfect record. I have a perfect record in the Premier League, and you have Man City to play.
Answer the question about we're going to beat Man City. Like I said to you about Forest and Gyökeres, same thing's going to happen with City. Gyökeres going to score, and we're going to win. Yeah? Don't worry about that, blood. Yeah? Now, answer the question about your boy, Florian Wirtz, blood. 130 million.
I done told you. I said two things can be true. I said Wirtz he's not fulfilled his Wirtz has not fulfilled his price tag or anywhere near it, even though it's only been 4 games. Wirtz hasn't shown the level of what you would say is £100, £1 million player. But at the same time, on the weekend, in the second half, he was one of our best players, and he contributed, at least for me, to say that I saw improvement. Is it good enough? No. But did I see improvement? Yes. Two things can be right at the same time. The bottom line is Salah was, again, for me, poor. He's had a poor start to the season, but he's been decisive in 3 out of the 4 games. And someone who actually taught him to be decisive in the games that he's not playing well in is actually your godfather, yeah, Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger is the one who taught him to do that. He said, listen, even if you're not having a good game, you need to put your stamp on the game. That is what separates good players from the great players. That's what it does. That's what it does. And that's why when it comes to putting the medals on the table, yeah, in the medals of the table, Salah's going to be able to slap guys that on the back of his head, blood, with the amount of golden boots and the amount of goals and the amount of records that this man
will never win a World Cup. Salah will never win a World Cup. Club level,
football, mate. Club level, you know what I'm saying? At least Salah didn't have to go to Barcelona to win the shit he had to win. Salah won this shit in the Prem. They got the same amount of Prem. They got the same amount of Prem. They both have
football. Has Salah completed football? He hasn't
completed football. He's Egyptian, bro. We're talking about. He's Egyptian. He's Egyptian. Do you get it? Salah Lidge won.
He's got a European Cup as well. You know, Ori's got a Euros as well. Not just a World Cup. Got Euros as well.
He's French, bro.
Euros as well.
If I was French, I'd have a World Cup. If I was French, if I was French, I'd have a World Cup.
If it was that easy, yeah. If it was that easy,
Upamecano probably has a World Cup.
A lot of players would have a World Cup if it was that easy, but they don't have they. They don't, do they? Okay, cool. Bro, anyway,
Mustafi has a World Cup, by the way.
Sorry, Ron was talking about Gakpo. What's going on with Gakpo?
Mustafi has a World Cup, by the way. Just throw that one in there.
Mustafi's dead, bro. But yeah.
There we go.
He's not dead. Henry's not dead. Henry's the greatest player.
No, he's just dead in finals. Dead in finals. Greatest can never be. You can't be the greatest and be dead in finals. You can't.
What's going on with Gakpo?
He's been too one-dimensional. I told you, Rio needs to start. Gakpo needs to get dropped. I even said when Isak comes in, Gakpo gets dropped anyways. I said Ekitike goes out on the left, Isak up top, Salah on the right. Shit ain't clicking up front. But the only thing I'll give it is that, again, we have Van Dijk. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Best centre-back in the world. Do you get what I'm saying? Best centre-back in recent Premier League history. Do you know what I'm saying? The guy's just too good, fam. The guy's too good. Every single duel, won. fucking impeccable. That guy is impeccable. Obviously, Konate's been good as well. You know what I'm saying? Konate was very good. So I'm not going to hate on my man. You know what I'm saying? I have my reservation with Konate, but he's very
I
good.
think your best two players against Burnley was Gravenberch and
and
that.
I didn't even get to Gravy Boat. Gravenberch. Did you man see the shit he was doing in that game? Gravenberch.
So you lot can get carried away because when it's Burnley, but when I'm saying about Gyökeres and Leeds,
No, Gravenberch. No, because Gravenberch been doing it.
But now it's you see what I'm saying with the you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying now? My point has literally been proven, blood. Yeah?
How?
Point literally proven. When I big up my player now, oh, it's only Leeds. Oh, it's only
I went on a monologue.
Now with you, oh, Gravenberch, did you see what he did to Burnley? Oh, but now
I literally did I not go on a monologue? Did I not go on a monologue and talk about
when we say Saka's cooking at this? Oh, Saka only cooked against this. Saka no.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, Rice only did this against.
Hold on a minute. Did I not come onto this stream and give a monologue?
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying to the chat. I'm saying like this is how it is in real life, bro. Like everyone else can pick up their players when they play well against whatever team it is. Yeah, they can pick up their players. He played fantastically well. But when it's Arsenal now, no, it's only Leeds.
So that's how I think you don't win trophies. That's what happens. You don't win nothing.
It's But United, Tottenham, fucking Villa, fucking anyone. Yeah, our player played good.
But that's because you ain't won nothing.
Oh, yeah.
None of these guys have won nothing, bro.
What the fuck have Villa won? You prick. Shut up, man. What have they won? Shut up, man. Shut up, man. What have Villa won?
Villa?
What have Villa won?
What Villa got?
Nothing. So what are you talking about, bro?
I'm saying the reason man are on you for that is because because these man ain't got over the line, they're just not trying to hear nothing no more. I don't agree with it.
You know that, innit?
I don't agree with it.
I don't play player's fault, innit? You do know it's not the player's fault.
I don't agree with the fact that you can't like give your player.
I'll dribble on your gal, blood. Are you dumb? I'll dribble these nuts on your chick, bro. Behave yourself, blood.
I'm saying, yeah, I don't believe that your player can't be praised in isolation of the game. Hence why I do my videos solo about teams like when you get it, Chelsea this, Arsenal this, Tottenham this. I do my videos on that because for me, as I said, I feel like you can have like you play well in the game. We're talking about the game. We're not talking about yesterday's game. We're not talking about next week's game. We're talking about this game in isolation. Hence why I gave Zubimendi his props in the game, especially more than everyone else, in my opinion. So therefore, like I'm giving Grav his gratitude. But at the same time,
I'm not saying you're wrong in doing that. You're not wrong in doing that. I'm saying you're right.
But Grav's done it against multiple teams anyway. Like it's not like this is the first time Grav's ever played well in a game. Do you know what I'm saying? He's played well. He's done against Real Madrid. He's done against Arsenal. He's done it in bare games, bro. But for me, this game where I just thought at certain points in today's game, yesterday's game, just showing off. He's just showing off. Like the one where the ball gets fired into him and he like flicks it over his head. For no reason. He even need to do that. There's no need to do that. He flicks it over man's head for no reason. He even could have just controlled it round him and just given it, bro. Man's just, he was just doing the FIFA street thing, innit? He was just doing the FIFA street thing at times. For me, the only thing I didn't like about Gravenberch was that at times he was trying to take on bare players and do it himself because because obviously our front line was moving stinky as fuck. And I don't want him to do that all the time because if he gets caught on the ball, which it doesn't happen often, but if he gets caught on the ball, it's looking peak in it because we were throwing a lot of men forward. So the front line need to do better. I don't like the CM shouldn't be having to stand up to drag their teams through the game. I.e., we saw Caicedo do it for Chelsea, having to stand up and score a screamer for Chelsea. If he loses the ball there, it's almost like you're in a counter attack. It's a high risk, high reward, but the attacking players should be doing what the attacking players should be doing, and that's what Liverpool should have been doing. And that's what we didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I don't think anyone's complimenting Burnley in it. Like they defended valiantly well. I think there was almost a record of blocked shots. The amount of bodies that are thrown in the way of some of our shots in it. But at the same time, you bring in players like Wirtz to break these low blocks. That's what these players are for. That's what the big money's for. So, I think Sobo right back was fine defensively, but offensively, I think Bradley was better when he came on offensively, just because it allowed us to kind of commit more men forwards. Salah had an overlap. Gakpo had an overlap when Robertson come on. But at the same time, it needs to be better in the front line. We've had 4 games to click now. And in my opinion, apart from maybe the Bournemouth game, it hasn't really clicked. And the Bournemouth game was the opening day. So it hasn't really clicked. And I think for me, Gakpo's going to, for me, I'm starting Rio next game. In these games where you're going to be playing the dirty low blocks, 10 man in their own penalty box and that, Rio's the guy, bro. He's the guy. He's fucking ready, bro. He's ready. I don't care what no one says. Fuck all this. Oh, he's little. He's young. He's two. He's this. He's that. That's why none of our players don't fucking make it no more, bro. That's why no one makes it no more. Yeah? That's why no one makes it. Do you get it? If Cole Palmer stayed at City, you would have done fuck all with his career, bro. You wouldn't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You wouldn't be the same player. You know what I'm saying? We'll be getting hit these here nigga damn minutes. These microwave minutes. Yeah? We don't see these young players come through and be given chance anymore at 17 no more. We don't see it no more. We don't see it no more. I don't care how good we are. You tell me that Gakpo performance was good enough. You tell me it's good enough to see that week in, week out. No, that don't mean Gakpo is shit. Gakpo is great, bro. He's a good player, bro. He's a good player. He's a decent winger, bro. But at the same time, sometimes you got a whole bench. I know the youth behind you knocking on the door. This kid is ready. This kid is ready. Now, not to start for the rest of the season. I'm playing the next game. I've seen enough from the left wing. I've seen enough. When he came on, he created 2 clear-cut opportunities. Yeah, sitting man down, making them dance and that. And he uses his brain. This Rio kid, he's not a brainless winger where he knows how to beat his man, but after that, it's just stupidness. This guy actually uses his brain, bro. He uses his brain, bro. He picks out the right pass. Fair enough, his ball striking needs work, innit? But he's 17. So his ball striking, it's going to need work. You know what I'm saying? Rio is ready. And if you, man, are trying to look at that, you look at a player like that and say it can't be done, it shouldn't be done, then you, man, are moving mad. Sterling was ready. You, man, knew immediately what Sterling was on. Everyone knew what Sterling was on. Early doors. Man, them knew Sterling was cracked. And he actually went on to fulfill his career. Yeah, he's cooked now, but he fulfilled his career, bro. He's a 5-time Premier League winner. He's a 5-time Premier League winner. Multiple trophies under his belt. One of the most decorated players in time who actually started off young. There's not a lot of them. Bear them die out mad early. You know what I'm saying? All these promising men, Rashford, Lingard, Kobe Manu might be going down that route. Bear players go down that route, bro, where they don't fulfill their potential. Let these players play, bro. I don't care how good we are. Let these men play. You don't have to play them every game. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it every game. But these man, sometimes when you've got it, you've got it. Because if everyone had that opinion, then all these young players will just be average. You just be average, bro. Let this youth have couple games, bro. Couple games. And if he don't play, then you take him out the limelight. But at least he's got the experience. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is so scared to unleash the youth. So scared to see these guys shine. Look at Wanyeri, bro. He's technically better than a lot of men that get played week in, week out for some of these other teams outside of the team he plays for, bro. Man just don't want to have that conversation. I'll tell you now, Rio's feet is better than a lot of left wingers in this league. The left wingers in this league I don't even want to go into that conversation. How meaty the left wingers are. Meaty, bro. Meaty. You know what I'm saying? That's serious talent there. There's serious talent there. So that's how I feel about it. People don't have to agree. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to agree. For me, Rio don't even have to play the full game. Give him 60 minutes. Take him off. Give him 60 minutes. Let Gakpo then come on with the tied legs. Then he can do what he does. Gakpo, no one had a problem with Gakpo being a squad player last season when he was rotating with Diaz before Diaz went up front. So why is it a problem for Gakpo to be rotated now when our team is strong, when our attack is stronger?
Would you start Kirkes?
Yeah.
After that, he's been shit the whole season. He's been shit the whole season.
He was wicked against
Arsenal game. He was good.
He was good.
That was it.
The Kirkes thing against Burnley, it weren't that he was shit on the ball. His delivery was shit. His passing was shit. That dive was just scandalous, and then he fouled someone.
You're playing at Anfield, innit? It's Atletico is at Anfield.
Let me land the Kirkes thing though, because I think people got the Kirkes thing wrong.
Nah, because I'm saying you're playing Atletico Madrid, but it's at home, innit?
Yeah. So, but with Kirkes, I'm just saying that he didn't actually have a bad game technically or anything like that. That dive, let me tell you right now, that shit was scandalous, innit? That was a fucking horrible dive. I don't want to ever see that again from a defender. From an attacker, fairs, I hear it. From a defender. That's fucking scandalous. And second of all, he then commits the foul on the halfway line. For me, I don't even think it was a foul on the halfway line. And it wasn't a foul from Salah just moments before that. But this one, the second you foul someone on the halfway line, and you're on a yellow, get him off. Get him off because he probably would have got a red. You know what I'm saying? Of how he can defend sometimes. So for me, it was the right decision to take him off. I would have probably waited till halftime, but fair enough. He only lasted 30 minutes. He wasn't like shit in the game because defensively he didn't have much to do. It was the dive and the one foul. You know what I'm saying?
McAllister's looking like he's not fit. Obviously, that challenge on him as well.
McAllister's been now. If you want to say someone's been shit, McAllister's been shit. No, he's not been good enough. In fact, the only reason he might play is because Curtis Jones might not be available. That's the only reason. Curtis Jones has been better than McAllister easily. McAllister has been, bro. I don't know if it's been the kebabs. I don't know what he's been eating in it. I don't know what he's been eating in it. But he's come back this season off it. Yes, he's not fit. I know, but yeah, McAllister. Like everyone has energy for worse. McAllister's been our worst midfielder by a country, man.
But he's playing with an injury, no? Verts ain't got an injury.
It's more of a fit. It's more of a match fitness thing with McAllister. He's not coming off an injury. It's more of a match fitness thing now. You know what I'm saying? McAllister's still our best midfielder, but we're allowed to say he's playing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mac has been whack. Real shit. That's just what it is, bro.
Prediction for the Atletico game.
1-1.
At Anfield.
I haven't seen enough to say that we'll break them down without conceding.
2-1 Liverpool.
And also, it just depends on Isak as well. I don't
What's
know.
going on with Isak? Is he gonna get? Is he because he didn't start? He was on the bench, no?
I want him to play. Obviously, I wouldn't mind if Isak's first game's against Everton because I don't know if you guys remember the last guy who scored his debut against Everton that we signed.
Suarez.
You know what I'm saying?
Was it Suarez?
Later than that, as in more recent than that. Chat will know.
Was it Salah? Firmino?
Earlier than that.
Firmino?
Earlier than that.
Origi?
No. Later than, more recent than Firmino. Earlier than Salah.
Jota? No. You said earlier than.
It's a bullet header. It was a bullet header.
Origi?
It was a bullet header.
Benteke?
It was a bullet header. A bullet header on his debut.
How does that help, bro?
A bullet header last minute against Everton to lose them the game.
Skirtle.
Virgil van Dijk. It was Virgil van Dijk.
Oh.
Yeah, he scored on his debut against Everton, bullet header. So, as I said, the last guy to go and get his debut against. So for me, I'd love to see Isak get a goal against Everton and that. But I also want him to see him get some minutes against Atletico because I think Atletico at times will give us the ball. I think they will give us the ball. So it'll be interesting to see what Isak does against the times where Atletico have that low block. But for those who don't know, Atletico have had a very, very dodgy start to the season.
OG Queen said they've been shit.
They've been horrid. But Atletico have this thing where in Europe, they just tend to perform when they're not performing in the league, innit? So I feel like they're going to be up for this game.
And they got previous at Old Trafford, Anfield, sorry.
Yeah, they beat us, bro. Knocked us out. And I think generally that season, we was the best team in the world. I generally think we were the best team in the world. So for me, getting knocked out in the last 16, it was just a joke thing. Absolute joke thing. You know what I'm saying? Man, them know Oxlade-Chamberlain them days, what he was on that season, what he was on. Our squad depth was crazy that year, and we only won the Prem, so I was feeling at that. Yeah, they won 2-0. Yeah, they won 2-0 against Villarreal.
It's their first win.
I think they're on like 4 points. I think in 4. I'll double check how many points. I think they're on 4 points. But yeah, that's my prediction. 1-1.
I'm saying 2-1, man.
2-1 who?
Liverpool. Big up Emir. Using trophies for stats. Using trophies and stats for Salah until we chat about Stevie G. Like goalpost, innit? You know the goalpost when it goes like, you understand? Yeah, that's the goalpost, blood. They got deluded Chelsea fan. Can we talk about Lil Ooze? Lil Ooze. Yeah, we spoke about that little guy there, blood. Verts 004, by the way. Deluded Chelsea fan. 005 pending. They got Todd Miller. Take it back. Never a Liverbird fan. Yeah, I take it back. You're still a wanker though. Big up Calla. Stat padding as if there's any more important for forwards than goals and assists. Laugh my ass off. By the way, Henry dumped you to win a UCL as a second fiddle to Messi. Your insecurity is because he's threatening Henry's legacy. He's not threatening Henry's legacy. He's as asked, what is he better at than Henry? Heading? Nope. Left foot, like left foot is better. That's it. Only thing he's got better is a left foot. Henry's got a better shot. Better, he's faster. He's stronger. Better in the air. Better free kicks. Better ball carrier. Better dribbler. Better at beating his man. He can literally pick up the ball from the halfway line and just.
No better scoring in finals though.
You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Salah's got 1 goal. Relax.
One more goal than Henry.
Henry's got the assist. You can have the goal.
Let's go on this.
Yeah. We got OG Queens. Man, Andy in the chat again. Says 4-0 Barca win at St. James's Park. Nah, slow down, bro. Lewandowski will score more than traitor Glock 14. Remember, do my watch along. You, Paul, and Arsenal bums see me make a statement. Yeah, man, I do the watch along. I'll be there on Thursday. You get me? I don't think you'll win 4-0 though. I think you'll get the win. But I think it'll be goals from both sides, blood. You get me? Other weekend games. I'm just gonna fly through these real quick, blood, and then get some predictions from Monts for the midweek European games. Where are we gonna start? Bournemouth 2, Brighton 1. Scott gave Bournemouth the lead. Matoma equalized just after half time, and then that boy Semenyo, he's made a fantastic start.
Tottenham fans are turning up their nose before when that Ornstein bomb dropped about Tottenham winning Semenyo, you know.
I wanted Semenyo at Arsenal, but I was told he's not good enough. But this season, we're seeing Semenyo, you know what I mean, do his damn thing. Newcastle 1, Wolves 0. Voldemort with a bullet head.
Well, made. I got him in my fantasy. I put him in my fantasy still.
Swear down.
Yeah. I said he was bagging. Bro.
Man, back before Fresco, bro. It is
good header as well. Good header as well. Very good header.
Bullet header.
And we said that for 5 weeks, so he's gonna be playing regardless.
Yeah, that's Pete with the resetting still. Everton 0, Villa 0. Villa are in big problems this year, bro. They have made a shocking start. Currently 19th in the league, blood. -4 goal difference, bro. You get me? Unai, boy, it's looking a bit mad for you right now. I'm not gonna lie, mate. You get me?
Like Unai, you know, it's dark, man.
Everton still marching on. I see Harvey Elliott trolling the Everton fans on behalf of Liverpool. I think they were giving him a hard time, and he threw up a couple. You hear me? 6 and all that. Another 0-0. Palace 0. Sunderland 0. Palace, they done everything they
quickly
could.
as well. Everton look mad fluid in attack, you know.
I told you about Grealish when he went there, innit?
Fluid still.
Told man about Grealish, innit? I'm talent ID, bro.
Like our game against them at Anfield is going to be different because they actually don't need a set piece like them, man.
And they can hit you from the set piece as well. That's the thing. Palace 0, Sunderland 0. Palace did all they could, but they just couldn't break down Sunderland. Sunderland made a good start back into the Premier League, but they'll be very proud of themselves. Fulham 1, Leeds 0. Own goal in the last kick of the game from Goodmanson. They'll feel very hard,
man. He's had a great season. He's had a really good start to the season, Goodmanson as well.
Yeah, a good start, blood. But you hear me? Leeds will feel hard done by. West Ham 0, Tottenham 3. Souček sent off when it was 1-0. Papa Sarr giving him.
You think that was a record?
I don't know, man. I think it was soft still. I think the ref was eager to make the decision. He didn't even The people on VAR didn't even tell him to go look at the screen, bro. You get me? I think the McAllister one was a red. I can't lie. I think the McAllister one was a red. But I think the West Ham, the one that Leslie made on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
I think that was an orange card. He did get the ball quite cleanly, but the follow through was nasty.
What, the Leslie one?
Yeah, but I think it's an orange. I can see, like, I know.
Souček went in a bit crazy, but he didn't even really make contact with him.
I think Souček he's full stretch and the studs just about graze his shin pad.
Yeah, it was a graze. It wasn't like
I don't think the boot goes that.
Yeah.
And they'll talk about intent. I don't think there was intent in that tackle. Like,
I don't think there was intent.
If you look at the speed of the tackle, he doesn't go flying in.
Nah.
He grazes the ball. And when his foot goes back down, which is nowhere else where he can put the ball. Remember, we said there was nowhere else that Muniz could put his foot against Chalobah, by the way. There was nowhere else he could put his foot down. And it slid down his shin pad. Yeah. So for me, I don't know. I feel like it's in the yellow in the orange category as well.
Yeah, orange for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, they gave the red. Bergville and Van der Ven getting his first goal since May 2024 or something like that. I saw a stat like that or something, blood. And yeah, that's it. Midweek games
tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, because it's Monday, blood. So tomorrow,
football season, man.
Where's this thing?
Is it you guys tomorrow?
Yeah,
you're 5 in it. That is shit, man.
Yeah, we travel to Athletic Bilbao. Played them in pre-season.
They put Spurs at 8. They put Spurs at 8
against them. We smoked them. Gyökeres got his first couple of goals. For me, gotta go out there and not lose, blood. You get me? It's an away game, first one of the season, first one of the group away.
Who's it against again? You got?
Athletic
Bilbao, innit? Yeah. That's, bro. No cap. That's the Europa League game. You're good.
Yeah. That's
the Europa League fixture, bro.
You get me? For me, go out there. Who's gonna start? I wouldn't even start Saliba. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't start Saliba. I'd hold him for Man City. I just have him training this week. You get me? Maybe bring him on for a little 10 minutes at the end. You get me? But I would go with Raya, obviously, in goal. Timber. I'd even consider resting Timber and putting Ben White in. You know what I mean? Going with Mosquera, Gabriel. I'd keep Calafiori in. Rice, Zubamendi. I'd go Ethan. And then I'd go Eze, Gyökeres, Madueke. I think 2-0 Arsenal. You get me? 2-0 Arsenal. Hincapie, I'd bring him off the bench. You get me? Hincapie, I'll bring off the bench. White has trained. Arteta said he was fine on Friday. What do you mean he ain't trained, blood? He said he was fine on Friday. Literally said it in his press conference. Ben White is fine. You know what I mean? Which means he can start, blood. You get me? Yeah, no Nico Williams for Athletic Bilbao, but he didn't do fuck all in the first game, blood. So even if he was there, I don't give a shit, blood. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do what we have to do. Prediction, 2-0 Arsenal. You get me? I'm not resting Eze in them. I'm playing them, bro. You know what I mean? You can go there, do the job, then bring them off. That's what Martinelli and Trossard are there for. Go there, do the job, bring them off. You get me? Fergie was very good at that. Wenger was very good at that. Go out there, win the game, bring off Henry, bring off Bergkamps, maybe a Pires, maybe a Ljungberg, whoever was in mind. But for me, play them, get the job done, and then you can make changes, blood. You get me? What other games we got? That's dead. Juve Dortmund. 1-1.
2-1 Dortmund. Guirassy is just doing a mazza right now, isn't it?
Yeah, he's on fire.
He's been moving crazy, by the way. Like his thing's mad.
Tottenham Villarreal. 3-1 Tottenham.
1-0 Spurs. I'm not sure about Frank's European thing yet. I'm not really sure about the European thing.
What did you say for Bayern Chelsea? If we said 3-1, innit?
I said 3-1 Bayern, yeah.
3-1. Newcastle Barca. 3-1 Barca. Nah, 3-2 Barca. 3-2 Barca.
2-1 Newcastle.
City Napoli.
4-1 City. Whose ground is that?
Is that City?
Yeah, 4-1. 4-1 City.
City Napoli. 3-1 City. Is there Europa League? What games are in Europa League? Let me see. These games are dead, bruv. Villa Bologna. That's probably the most exciting game, bruv. Villa Bologna, bro. Jesus Christ. That Europa League stinks this year.
Yeah, 1-1.
Villa must win that.
So 1-1 thing still.
Forest are in there, obviously. It's disgraceful that Forest are in this Europa League and Palace are in the Conference League. But I'd put a bet on Palace to win the Conference League, I can't lie. Because I don't even see... Let me see this Conference League. Who's in there? Who could be a threat to Palace, blood? Dynamo Kiev. They could be a threat. AEK Athens. AZ Alkmaar. Shakhtar Donetsk. Florentina. Bro, there's better teams in the Conference League than the fucking Europa League, bro. What the hell? That's crazy. But yeah, that's another episode wrapped up for the people then, blood. You get me? OG Kings with the last one. 4-0 Barca win. What do you mean 3-2? You high, blood? Nah, man. I think Newcastle will got goals in them. You get me?
That's a 2-1 Newcastle.
You get me? Monts is going for the Newcastle win. I'm saying that you'll win, but it will be a high scoring game, blood. You get me? Monts thinks you're gonna hold an L, fam. You know what I'm saying? Monts, you ain't going live, are you?
Nah. I've got a like a reaction to Saeed and Ransom then, man, coming out.
Okay.
Drop that.
We're gonna redirect to Lewis. Lewis is live now with Goonie doing a Chelsea robbed or naive points dropped. Bayern bounce back. He's chatting over there with the bar led from NY. So you get me. Make sure you tell Lewis who sent you over to that side of London. You get me. But big up everyone as always. Blood episode 423 wrapped up like a zubi. Months, you know the vibes, fam. You get me.
Cool.
Big up your damn self, blood. You get me. Lewis Flawless as well. Them wild lads. Go subscribe to them too. Subscribe to Monts as well. Look out for the Saeed reaction on Monts' channel. Redirecting to Lewis. Big up the super chatters. Big up the mods. Them. Enjoy your week, people. Slap a like. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for Champions League football, mate.
Big up.